Today's A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan is brought to you by
buddocs.org. If you're looking for your medical marijuana license, or maybe you even have your medical marijuana license now, but you want to switch to a better doctor with better locations that does telemedicine, you just have to see him live
you'll
one
save
time.
some money too. Transfer patients $99, existing patients $125, a new patient $175. It's super easy to transfer. You get your email same day, so you can go to the dispensary same day. And Dr. Shanlatte is awesome. He's super nice. He curates bud deals on his website. You just click on the link for deals, and it shows you the best prices at every dispensary.
Yeah, and Daniel's right. You can qualify same day. So once you see Dr. Shanlatte in person, then that day you can leave and go to the dispensary and buy whatever you want. And it's risk-free, because if you don't get approved, he'll give you your money back.
Yeah.
But you'll get approved. I've never even heard of anybody not getting approved.
If you've been dabbling, or wanting to dabble in it and see what it's about, it's great for pain. It's great for anxiety. It's excellent for IBS or Crohn's disease if you have stomach problems.
Also, you can go to each dispensary, and the first time you go, you usually get half off or 40% off. And
sometimes up to 70% off. It's crazy.
Through Bud Deals, he'll show you every single promotion that all the dispensaries are running, so you'll save a bunch of money.
And same-day appointments. I mean, you might look right now and be able to zip down there, and he'll have you in there at 2 p.m., and by 2:30, you're kicking back with a joint in your backyard.
Yeah, you can get your medical marijuana license same day. Yeah. There's multiple locations: Lake Mary, Hunters Creek, Tampa, Melbourne. Again, you just have to see him once, and then after that is telemedicine, and those appointments are super easy.
35 seconds.
Check them out at buddocs.org.
Live from the Injured on the Go Just Call Mo studio.
It's a blast!
It's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Hello. This is your Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan program. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, joke heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Welcome to the Friday free show of A Mediocre Time.
It is another A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom.
Samantha, our producer, is here. Hello, Sam. Hey.
Ross McCoy is here. How you doing, Ross?
Y'all ready for this?
We got another special guest in studio. We'll announce in a minute here. But let me talk about some things.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Seinfeld.
First off, if you are a BDM, we are preparing for BDM Appreciation Week, which is in April. But to prepare for that, we have to release our $5 BDM shirt that we do for BDM Appreciation Week.
Well, you're acting like we have to release a $5 t-shirt.
Well, that's what we did the 2 years prior, so we just have to keep doing it, or everybody's going to bitch.
We can't take anything.
Can't change.
You can't change.
Nothing can be done.
Nothing can be done.
And new ideas are hard.
They are, Ross.
Everybody hates change. That's what I heard all week.
Or
we'll talk about it.
It becomes one of those things where it's like you start taking things away from them, right? Like, so.
We're taking away.
But if this year we were like, we're not doing a $5 t-shirt, right? Like, we're never taking it away. Eventually, we're going to get the free t-shirt.
We did take away the free shipping.
Don't mention
sorry.
Don't say
I'm
that.
burning it all down today.
All right, we'll talk about that.
Delta 9.
But those $5 BDM shirts get released tomorrow. It'll be the only thing on our March page. It starts March 15th. It ends on March 22nd. So we're doing a full week.
Why are you telling the goddamn poros about it?
Well, you can only be a BDM, and we have
who's checking that? Tony?
We have a system.
Tony's on
there's no system.
There is a system.
Tony's not here, man. I don't know what.
Tony just has a cruise.
Tony's been gone for years.
No one has physically seen him in 3 years.
He's fine.
I just talked to Tony the other day about our cruise, and he's like, "What?"
Do you know he's running? for president of Haiti with Wyclef Jean?
Wow. If he was on Haiti, he'd be running all right.
So you have to be a BDM to order this $5 BDM shirt. The Danger Brain did the design.
Danger Brain. That's their remix.
Danger Biden.
It's all kind of.
You have to be a BDM or be able to trick Party Patch Tracy.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just guessing.
Pretty hard to trick her, though.
No, she's sharp.
She is very
She's sharp.
She's very sharp.
Every order.
Unless she's drunk at a Solar Bears game, and then it's all bets are off.
Where
I almost talked her into stealing all those teddy bears at a Solar Bear game.
if you order a shirt and we reference the BDM members
shirt per membership.
Yeah,
you need to say that. So,
but they're men's and women's shirts.
Well, they're only $5, Russ. They can't afford everybody to buy 10 shirts.
Yeah.
We try to. Keep it within reason, right? Like buy one for you, buy one for your significant other.
And again, we'll email you if your name doesn't come up or your email doesn't come in our BDM system. You got to prove you're a BDM to buy.
But the easiest thing to do is just to go there and check your.
Hold up a newspaper.
Just check your account. Just go to your account, check to see if it's and see if it's up to date, and you'll be good to go.
You'll have to type in the blood oath, and you know it. It's fine.
It's easy. You can abbreviate it.
Also, at the end of BDM Appreciation Week, and that's when we hope all the T-shirts will be shipped the week before, so everybody's going to be getting them. And at the end of that week, we're doing a BDM only pool party luau.
With an actual, we're going resort style. We didn't want to hear any complaining.
We got a whole show.
We have a real Hawaiian. We hired a Hawaiian company that are really Hawaiian.
Fire dances, the whole thing.
And it's not like Castleberry Kobe where you go expecting the Japanese teppanyaki chef, but you end up getting Puerto Rican Randy who's like, I'm just as good. It's not that. This is a real Hawaiian luau style. What do you got? The fire? What'd you order? The fire
knife.
The
knife.
The dancers, live drums.
We will have a live performance of the dance of the fire knife.
And so that is going to be at the end of BDM Appreciation Week. You have to be a BDM to know all the details.
Oh, he's turning into Porky Pig.
No, that was Buck Rogers. That's how I know my age. I'm 47. Anybody else here remember fucking Buck Rogers? He wasn't a fat robot. He just had a fat head.
He was stout.
And he had a butt-cut haircut.
I got a lot more.
Oh, man.
Okay,
And
let's get out of the way. Let's get out of the way.
It's been a busy past couple of weeks at the TND
I really
Media.
tried to stuff it all in there.
It's
I was like, hey, guys, here's my 2 weeks' notice. By the way, shit ton of work.
It's definitely...
Which, I'll get to that, but Sam's been killing it in the last 2 weeks.
You're killing it, Chan.
I would have 1 foot out the door.
Man.
There's no way.
I wouldn't have been. I think I may not have shown up.
Dude, when I knew it was my last year, and I
Posted the whole year.
you guys heard it?
He did. He
or didn't hear it.
I didn't even show up.
He would leave
I would not talk.
He would leave to go get Chick-fil-A and text me. I'd still be asleep. He'd be like, I left the station to get Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I'm in the car. I'm like, who's running the station? You're like, I don't know. My intern. My intern's watching the board.
Sam operates different. She does better when she's about to leave. Anyway.
All I had to know was there was sweet, sweet freedom at the end of the 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's true. It's amazing how much work you can get done when you're eyeing down freedom.
So, also, we have our live 10-year anniversary ACT show that's going to be happening at the Ritz Theater in Sanford. It's the Wayne Dench Performing Arts Center. So the tickets are on sale now.
It's selling pretty quickly.
Yeah, half of them are gone already, so I imagine it probably will sell out. It's May 31st is the date, and that's going to be, we're not only doing a live ACT show, but it's actually going to be broadcast live. Mm-hmm. We got stand-up comedy hosted by Ross. Yep. Ross is going to be doing stand-up. We've got Vince Taylor.
We've got Ken Miller.
Before the show starts.
The robot from Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
Be there.
So you can get your tickets, the links at tomanddan.com and the front page.
He's got more.
And I think that's it.
Hey, bitty.
Is that all the business?
I think that's all the business.
No, there was something else.
There's a lot more business.
Yeah, we're always up to our nipples in business.
Sam kind of mentioned it already. Today is the last day that Sam will be our full-time producer of TND Media.
BDM's heard on the BDM show, so if you want to go back and listen to that, you can.
Yeah, we talked about it for an hour on the BDM show on Monday, so if you do want to hear, the long version of it, we talked about it, like I said, the whole show.
And there's a 15-second version that I had Melissa edit if you'd like to listen to that, if you don't have a lot of time.
So
no, there's not that.
But
I get nervous. I hate this, and it makes me sad.
Well,
so expect me to make a lot lot of little tiny jokes.
Well,
And this is weird because this is technically the Friday Free Show on a Thursday.
Yes,
You guys are about to go on spring break. I've done nothing to prepare for the show because you guys said you were handling it. So
Yeah,
all I had was the plugs to give you. I didn't have any notes for the show, no dump amounts.
We're doing old school.
I don't know what the hell's
we'll
going
do it
on.
old school.
Okay,
I feel like we got.
I feel like it might be an Anything Goes show,
No,
which is kind of
no.
scary.
I thought you'd be having a fucking Jimmy Buffett margarita machine going by now.
Yes,
For real.
Margarita, Steve's Margarita Madness. Madness.
A couple things, and I know we already talked about it on the BDM show, but Sam told us about this over 2 weeks ago, and which it goes to show you how good of an employee and a person Sam is. Like, she wanted to make sure that we were prepared for departure. But let's start off by saying we're super happy for Sam. I'm personally super excited to follow her next journey in life, and
absolutely,
and to
Follow me here,
and to see what she builds. And I think it is like any time to make a change, like now is the best time. And like for everybody out there, like
there's a bunch of people that like we talked to somebody today. I don't think we're allowed to talk about it, but somebody in our world is leaving their jobs. We had somebody on the YouTube chat said that my departure inspired them to give their 2 weeks. Guys, be cautious and responsible.
That happened when me and Daniel
listen,
left.
do that.
That one scared me.
If it is going to better your life, 100% do it.
Thank you for replying to that.
Careful.
You replied to that person. I appreciate you doing that, because there was one that I was like, oh man, okay, well I hope you got a parachute, because
and we said it, and like
that seemed like you just heard Sam's show and was
You're
like, you know what?
Fuck it, I'm quitting too.
Fuck it out of here. And I'm like,
and you know what? I support that.
I mean, it's your life, but call your wife and talk to her, maybe.
At a certain point, like take the job and shove it comes on the radio, and you just make up your mind.
I mean, it does feel good. As an emotional person, I know these. I've done things like that.
And I was just talking to Bart about one of the last times I quit, maybe the only time I quit a job and wasn't fired from it. But like it was surveying, and this guy was just such a piece of shit to work for. I hated him. He's coked out of his fucking mind. He was running like the surveying company for a major engineering company, but like he wanted us to do what he called Side Sally, which is like he picks you up in the work truck on the weekend and you go do like residential surveys, just completely free and clear.
Okay.
Using company
side
gas.
work?
And he called it Side Sally. And if you didn't work it, he got real mad. I fucking hated this guy. And he'd nickel and dime. He'd be like, oh, I got to pay you for like road time? What we're driving? What are you doing? I'm like, I'm trapped in a truck with you piece of shit.
This guy sounds like me. I love Side Sally. When I heard Side Sally, I was like, how can I get some Side Sally?
When I got to quit, I quit. I put in my 2 weeks notice, and about a week into the 2 weeks, he came and he's like, listen, we came back. Here's the offer for the counter offer. And I was just saying no to that was the most fun I ever had in my entire fucking life.
So,
Todd, I got a counter offer too.
Yeah.
When they tried to get me to produce Buckethead Show.
Remember
that?
Oh, yeah.
They called me to Sam Sneed's and
fired this week, by the way.
I got fired this week. Buckethead did.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
It's in the air,
present for your last day.
It's in the air. It's in the air, man. Changing jobs.
come on.
What? It's my last day. I can say how I feel.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, that's your opinion.
Yeah, it's my opinion. It does not reflect Tom and Dan's opinion.
No,
that guy was an asshole to me when I interned for the Monsters.
He was an asshole.
There was the in-between of the Monsters and his show, and he was an absolute dickhead.
And he was. I saw it with my own eyes. I can't. You're not lying about that. And he knows that people think he's an asshole. He knows that. I'm not even worried about it. You probably go,
I like him. He was nice to me the one time I met him, but it did crack me up that he had a podcast and he was like all about podcasting. Like he was Johnny
until he got the radio job.
He was
back.
all in on podcasting until the second he got the radio show, and then podcasting didn't exist.
Yes.
And then the second he got fired, he put out a video that said, "Hey guys, the podcast is back.
Yeah.
It's the old feed. It hasn't been updated in 3 or 4 years or whatever." He just flips the switch. It was amazing.
I kind of like that.
It made me laugh.
I like that.
It really made me laugh.
So, anyway, Sam had told us about this a while ago. We knew this was going to be our last show.
Yeah.
And again, here's the thing. Like, people are like, oh, we'll never hear Sam again. Sam is...
I have my own show.
There are two things I'm glad you're going to clear this up.
This is going to happen to you, Sam.
Two things I want to clear up.
Okay.
And stop pretending like I'm dying.
You will get to hear Sam. There's two big things.
Yeah,
this is all I'm going to say.
Yeah, come back as guest.
And then I'll make jokes.
I shouldn't have brought Travis a hot dish.
Number one, Samantha has her own show that you can listen to, so you will get to hear Sam. No. And number 2, we will have emails on the show because I can read.
What?
That I guarantee.
Well,
that's my only.
People were really nervous about the emails.
You can find a program that'll read it for you.
No, but all the people are
just like News Robot used to do.
The number of emails that I've received from people, emails that I'm going to read that are like, "What are you going to do for emails?" And I'm like,
that's Sam's weather.
It is. It's not even fair.
We were like,
Sam here with your emails.
Yeah. What are we going to do for our emails? Daniel here with your weather.
Out of everything I've done here, all the people are like, "Who's going to read the emails?"
First, it was Sticker Queen, right? Because I sent out all the stickers.
Oh, the sticker
and then I became the email girl.
Yeah.
So anyway,
then I was just the old bitch who just got you guys to work.
So we will hear.
I forgot about the old bitch.
And I want to urge everybody, go listen to Semantics, subscribe to Semantics.
Or you don't have to listen, just pay me money on my Patreon.
Subscribe to her Patreon.
That's true.
Watch her Twitch channel. You can find it on Semantics Media on
Don't
Twitch.
just watch it. Actually, subscribe to it. Click on it. Make sure that you are following it. It does help.
I'm going to be following her journey. I'm super interested in her.
No, you're not. You don't follow anything.
No. Like
only when the OnlyFans drops.
No, he really is big on you are kind of like a weirdo when it comes to your owning your own thing. If I had to hear one more time during this week him give me a pump-up speech on owning your own...
He's been giving a lot of pump-up speeches the past couple weeks.
I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking around. He's all in about, own your shit. It's yours, and it's only yours, and no one can fucking take it. And
motivational speech the other day.
Oh, man. What?
Because I was happy for you. And
we are very happy for you. I'm sad, but you knew I'd be sad because I'm a sensitive little baby.
Emotions.
You're happy for her, but you're not watching her shit unless it comes across your real. Let's be honest. Let's
be honest. I will watch her shit anytime it's offered to me. If somebody says, I got a video of Samantha taking a shit, is that what you're talking about?
No, come on.
I think I missed it.
Yeah. So,
misunderstood.
I misunderstood. I'm a very simple person.
So anyway, follow Samantha.
Who's on Semantics this week, Tom? Coming up tomorrow.
Ooh, good question, Rob.
I know. I said once she's gone, I'm going to follow.
You got to give me a damn.
He did say that. He did say that.
Yeah. I'll look it up. Maybe if I, it's been going on for 7 years. He's going
to have to get into the routine.
I have looked at the shows we've been on.
Oh, one of my favorite Semantics guests, Dom, is going to be on.
All right. So anyway, so then when we found out this was going to be Sam's last show, and again we were preparing for.
And then when she reminded you again today,
we were preparing for spring break next week, which we got all new shows and new Friday Free Show, everything.
Which just means blowing up inflatables. That's all preparing for spring break is.
And
pretty much.
So me and Daniel did have a conversation. We're like, Sam's last Friday Free Show. She's been with us 12 goddamn years. It's you start looking at the amount of time.
Well, she was my intern.
Yeah.
Not your
we went
intern.
over that.
Not your intern.
But so then we're like, well, what do we do? At first, I was like, well, she likes murder. We'll get a murderer in here.
He did say that. He did say that.
That's not how that works.
He did say that, and because I'm a follow you to hell
we
kind
get
of
a real
guy,
murderer.
I was like, that's a fucking. What
was your plan on getting a murderer?
Oh,
okay,
I looked for
someone that did time and got out.
This is so easy. This is so easy. You don't even
still
know.
in.
No,
or hasn't got caught.
Yeah. I was the fine one that hasn't got caught is the hardest.
You don't even know what I did. I emailed our old drinking buddy from Caddyshanks, Stinky Bill. Who shot
Stinky Bill?
Remember when he shot at the cop?
Well, he's not a murderer.
I know, but it was the closest I could get. It was the closest I could get. I emailed him and I said, hey, we'll use a voice changer. Yeah. We'll get you on the show. And we'll do
if we had to bet.
And we'll tell your story. And he said, no, thank you.
Of the entirety of the history of the show that has killed someone, who do we think?
He may be sitting on the couch right now. 2 for 1.
We haven't even announced our guest.
We haven't announced
I don't even really know him.
Nobody even knows you're here, sir. I haven't even put a camera on you.
But so
we did a show with a guy we called Chesty Puller who killed a number of people as a Marine.
But I like that.
For the American.
I like that man. He makes me feel safe.
No, he's a really good guy.
He killed people,
but he's killed a lot of people.
He killed bad people. He killed bad. He's a patriot. He's a good man.
Murder.
So
it's the good kind.
I did find one guy manslaughter.
Yeah, we had a manslaughter.
But it was like
there's a lot of
vehicular manslaughter.
There's a lot of media manslaughter. There's a lot.
He did some time.
There's a lot. And then we got.
I'm like, she likes murder, not manslaughter.
Then we got as low as accidentally backed over one of your kids in the driveway, and then I was like, maybe we should go in a different direction. Yeah. So, Stephen Curtis Chapman.
I'm glad that fell through.
So that fell through.
Yeah.
So then second on the list was like, what else does Sam like? She likes Trivia Drew.
Yeah. Been here 12 years, has no idea what I like.
Yeah, you also, it was so hard for you to say that. My God. She also likes Trivia Drew.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I was like, does she like even trivia? I don't even know. I think she does, but she likes Trivia Drew. I know that.
But he couldn't make it, so here's Buckethead. Come on in, Buckethead.
Oh, man. That would have really got me.
Have you been taking your ginkgo biloba? That's the ultimate fucking
I was
swerve,
waiting
Ross.
for Dan to put Katrina at the bottom of the screen under my name.
I did write it on your card because I tried to put a joke in there. But that's how I handle this kind of shit because this shit does make me sad.
Me too.
It makes me really, really sad. But I'm also super excited for you because I know what it feels like. And we went through this on the BDM show. But like, this is what you and I did. We did this.
Yeah, but with no support of people.
In fact, what did we have? We had the people say, I'm going to sue your ass, you little midget motherfucker. I'm not supposed to say, but that's what they meant.
Oh, they thought it.
They're like, well, fucking get you.
I thought that in my
Chris Kameyer told me that at Sam Steeds. He alluded to the fact that they were going to fucking sue me.
Yeah.
So we support you, whatever more than 1,000,000% is.
So then we talked to Trivia Drew.
We did.
And we're like, Trivia Drew, can you make some semantics or Samantha Har trivia for us today? And Drew said, yes, of course I will. So with us on the couch, Trivia Drew. How you doing, Drew?
What's up, Bony Butt?
What's up, Bony Butt?
Yeah.
Have you murdered anybody?
No murders.
No
murders, no manslaughters.
If you did,
that's what a murderer would say.
It would have been.
Yeah, you don't admit to it.
Trivia Drew, one of my ultimate favorite.
It's always fun when Drew's here.
I do love me some Drew. I'm going to get the better camera on you here, Drew, just for a second. So
we also have some other.
Why are you cooking your tuna appetizer? That's just ridiculous.
We also have some other Samantha-related surprises throughout the show.
Well,
but we'll get to that. So Drew, how'd you prepare for this?
Yeah, how hard was it to get Samantha trivia?
Listen, I just listened to the last week's episodes, and I've got 7 questions.
Oh, God. Oh, it's just from last week. Okay.
Just last week. 7 questions based on things that you said, and they're all hilarious.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, he didn't want to. A little bit discuss.
But I don't participate, right? You guys got to guess.
I mean, it's his game. I don't know.
I guess. Okay.
Yeah, you're playing.
I just know that we didn't want to go back too far. I mean, you could do like a 1-hour show where it's like everybody, like we wanted it to be relatively recent.
Now, Ross may think he's at a disadvantage because he didn't listen to last week's shows.
No.
But, but me and Daniel forget everything we say immediately after.
Ross,
that's true.
So you're on the even playing field.
I'm aware of show blindness. I know how it is.
Yeah, you're in the catbird seat. Plus, I've been using that tornado smoke device that I have, and I have no memories left. Like, I have no memories of anything.
I mean, I know the Heartbreak Junkies are going to be on goddamn Semantics this week. So, I'm way ahead of you.
That's a deep cut.
Now, I forgot. Do we have an intro for this? How does this work?
It's funny you should say that, Drew.
I always make something for you.
Are you on this show, Tom? What the hell?
I hope there's a question. I hope there's a question about Sam's wedding so bad.
All right, here we go.
Everybody get up and celebrate Sam. I got some trivia, hot damn. We gon' celebrate Sam. It's our chance on Tom and Dan to celebrate Sam. All right.
That girl, she's something special.
Everybody get up and celebrate Sam. She got a booty like a honey ham. We gon' celebrate Sam. It's our chance on Tom and Dan to celebrate Sam. All right.
Let's see AI do that.
Got a booty like a honey ham. You wanted it, Sam. You asked for it.
I think I told you this. I think
Did you write this?
It's actually hard to make a recording sound bad nowadays, right?
It is. And Drew comes through every time.
That was on his iPhone.
Every time.
But even on your iPhone, I think it sounds good. Like that.
He sent this to me. I've had this for a minute, have I not? I've had this for a minute.
It's the worst thing I've ever
said
heard.
to me, he goes, I know what you're thinking. we want to redo this, but I think if we leave it alone, it contains my charm. Well, I agree. I was like, no, we're leaving it alone.
For the home listener, he spent all the time on the choreography to that song and directing the kindergartner who made his shirt.
This is homemade. I did not buy this.
No shit.
I love it. It was made with love.
If Ralph Lauren is rolling that shit out, he needs to just hang it up.
I like how Ross is irritated by Drew already.
Why is this fucking guy here?
This is going right.
Drew's so nice, but he is irritating you with your shirt.
Do you
your
know?
positivity?
Do you know that you're also like attractive? Like he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
Do you know how irritating you are, and we don't know why you're irritating?
No, we're just having fun.
We are. There is an irritatingness to you that I don't know why it's there.
So you made an I Love Sam shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hand-painted.
Dan is wearing my shirt. I noticed Tom.
I got the Sam shirt.
I'm a normal business attire.
I know you got some Samantha.
He forgot it was Samantha's last day. He's like, oh, shit.
Okay.
You don't need to take your hoodie up so I can see your polo. I know that you're wearing your polo that has your own initials on it.
Look at my polo.
I started thinking, I was like, do we have a Sam shirt in the office? I run in there again.
We do not.
We do not.
Anyway, sorry about that.
All right.
All right, let's start the trivia, right?
Let's get into it.
This is a Friday free show, right?
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's doing
Get it out.
That felt so good. All right, here we go. So, Ross, you haven't got to play. What I'll do is I'll first give you a hint to the answer, and then I'll ask the question. If you know it, just shout it out. If you get it right, boom, you get a point. We'll go on to the next question. There's also 3 mini games within my trivia questions.
Mini games.
These are also Sam themed.
All right.
Here we go. Question 1.
I know it's going to get so stupid.
I'm so
I
happy.
think the last time we did this.
The last time this happened,
Oh my God.
the last time we did this, it was so weird that when we got done with it, I looked at Tom, and this was an ACT, and I go, what the fuck was that? I go, do people even enjoy that? Is that a thing that... Okay.
No one's ever told me about it.
And some people might have never even heard Drew on the
That's
show.
true.
They don't listen to ACT.
That's true.
And they
We're
don't know
exposing you to
how
a new
this trivia
audience.
works.
Yeah.
So, guys, this is chaos.
No one knows how this trivia works.
No.
First question.
They're now
Drew.
calling me Honey Ham Sam in the chat.
Oh, it's a good name.
I love that name for you. All right, hint. That wasn't very smooth. On Monday's ACT titled Hate Pass, what words did Sam use to describe Madonna's butt in her potato outfit?
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. I knew I should have listened to what Sam
Like,
says.
I got it. like 2 raccoons wrestling over a honey ham in a burlap sack.
I like
Wow,
it.
that's
but
a great
that is
answer.
Incorrect. Not very smooth was your hint.
Yeah, I
Okay,
have nothing.
Sam.
I literally have nothing.
Yes, Sam.
Lumpy Bumpy.
Lumpy Bumpy is correct.
All right.
It is Lumpy Bumpy.
Sam has an advantage here because
I mean, she has a good memory, and these are the things she said. Is that the advantage you're going for?
You also were there.
Yeah.
No.
And you also forget the things that you say.
I know.
But that's because he doesn't listen, because he has to stop his brain. Didn't you say you had to turn your ears off to get your jokes to come
Is this
out?
going to be sad that I'm the only one that listens to myself on this show?
No, Ross, he told me the other day is to turn his ears off so his jokes will fall out of his mouth.
To turn my mouth on. Everybody knows that. Anyway, Drew, next question.
All right, next
Sam's
question.
at 1 point.
All right.
Pull and pray is your hint.
Poll and pray?
Pull and pray.
Pull and pray.
On Wednesday's ACT titled Juice Masseuse.
Oh, my God.
Gross. Sam was reading a listener's email who claimed that Tom said he wouldn't change when he had kids. While reading this email, Sam flubbed a word. Oh, yeah. What did Dan think Sam said? Shit. Here's the line. We all thought Tom would remain a stone cold blank.
I remember this, but I can't remember the word.
I don't even know why I'm here. I feel like I don't. I feel this is so hard for me.
I'm so thrown off.
Nobody's going to win this but me because you guys don't listen to me.
But you start. No, I listen to you.
This is what Dan said.
I can't believe he brought up Sam reading emails again. It's such a sore point. We don't know what's going to happen.
I would have edited that out if I would have known.
Respect.
When you said the name of the show, I didn't understand.
Yeah, that's Casey.
I was like, what? The show was named that?
But juice is gross.
Gross.
So I've got
Stone Cold.
Pull and pray was your hint.
Pull and pray.
Stone Cold.
Are you saying pull or pole?
I'm from Southern Illinois. Pull.
Okay.
Pull and pray.
Tom,
Yes.
she said Stone Cold Puller instead of Killer.
You have to guess what Dan thought it was, jackass. So you're way off.
Yeah, look,
Sam.
Grumpy Ross.
Yeah, Sam.
This doesn't make sense, but motherfucker. Stone Cold motherfucker.
No.
I'm going to guess shotgun.
No.
I don't know what's happening. I don't even know what. And it was my joke.
You said it. You thought Sam was going to say Stone Cold Raw Dog.
I did?
That's what you said.
Stone Cold Raw
I
Dog.
don't think I said that.
And then you did.
I disagree.
But guess-
I like to challenge. What do you do? Can I challenge? I'd like to challenge.
well, there's a bonus question that will actually be my evidence.
All right.
Oh.
After you said Stone Cold Raw Dog, that was hard to say. Tom said, you know what? That name would fit for me. Why did Tom say that?
Because he shaves his pappus completely down.
Ross, because he's never used a condom in his goddamn
Yes.
life.
No.
Oh.
Fuck.
Tommy said, that name would actually work for me. And then we said, why? And you said...
I like it
Sam.
raw.
Yeah.
I raw dog everything.
No.
Take that as a no.
Ross, because he puts nothing on his hot dogs.
Does that have something to do with the dots on my peppers?
Oh my God.
That's what I
the
was
only
thinking.
thing I could think of.
I was thinking big red pappus.
Those are raw dots, not raw
Oh,
dogs.
damn it.
Hot dog foot.
That was never said. None of this was ever said. None of this was ever said.
I lost this goddamn
Hot dog foot.
This happened last time. This was never said on the show. This man is crazy.
You said you got a hot dog foot.
We knew you never said that. You're a goddamn liar.
I didn't say hot.
I knew Drew was coming in. I had to make up some shit that you guys never said.
I'm gonna lay in bed tonight thinking I'm crazy.
Fucking Tom with somebody Photoshop Tom with hot dog feet.
That would be great.
What kind of nonsense is this show about? Anyway,
This is Drew's Gaslight Trivia.
Oh my god, that's funny, Drew. All
We're
right.
moving on to our first mini game.
Yeah! Minigame.
So we all know
Oh shit.
Sam's a parks girl. She loves going to the parks.
Yeah.
So I went to the parks and I recorded myself in some
Jacking off.
Yeah. And you can guess what
I recorded myself masturbating inside Spaceship Earth.
And now I'm banned.
And I'm going to force you to listen to it.
So I have various attractions. You got to get first one to guess the attraction gets a point.
So far, I'm the only one on the board.
This is hard as fuck,
It is hard.
Tom.
Dan.
Harry Potter World.
No.
Not even at Disney.
Soren.
Soren is correct.
Yeah, that's
Dan
right.
on the board.
Nice.
Damn.
Dan got one.
Oh, well, it's my daughter's favorite ride, so if I didn't get that one, whew.
All right.
All right,
here we go
Are
for
you
it.
the only one? You and
No,
Ross.
me and Ross,
I'm a Universal guy, so I'm boned.
Here we go. Next attraction.
Space Mountain. Country Bear Jamboree.
Sam.
Yes.
People Mover.
Nope.
The Exploration of the Future. What is that fucking thing called?
Dan.
Yeah.
Carousel of Progress.
Tom.
Yes.
The flight.
I just said Soren, you big dumb idiot.
We were. I don't know what the goddamn rides are called.
Then why would you even ring in and yell something that you know is wrong?
I thought there was a flight one.
Yes, it's called Soren.
Oh, wait, do I get another guess?
I don't care. Yeah, go ahead.
Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth is correct.
It's gonna tear our.
It's when it takes your photo at the very beginning.
Yes.
Damn it.
I hope
And
this
then you
ain't
look
the
like an
last
idiot
show.
at the end in front of everyone.
I want to leave too.
You know what? None of us are coming back.
I'll be Sam's producer.
No, I don't want that.
Boy.
I don't think
The fact that you think you're qualified, unbelievable.
I can't edit or do the scheduling.
I sexually harass my producer.
Hey.
And,
I like that.
And it's not, yeah, he likes it.
Yeah, he's into it.
All right,
Next question.
All right, we've got one more attraction.
All right.
Haunted Mansion.
No.
Tom.
Yeah.
E.T.
No.
That's not
Universal. Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean.
No.
Fuck.
They got more than one boat
It
ride down
sounded
there?
like a tiny frog. Man, yelling
Small
at
World?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's got to be something at Epcot because the last two have been at Epcot.
That is Peter Pan's Flight, and that was the Native American chieftain.
I've only ridden that ride one time because the lines are absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, people love that ride. All right, that was a good one, but we didn't get it.
Was it?
Tom looks mad.
Oh, fine. That's good.
That's fine.
All right.
I like Drew's preparation.
I do too.
I mean, normally we don't get to all of his questions. She's like,
I'm just surprised there's no props yet.
Well, I was about to say.
What was that?
Oh my
Do you have a bear in your pocket?
Speaking of props,
Do you have a bird in a bag?
All right, next question.
All right, next question. Hint, dodge a wrench. On Thursday's ACT titled Arnold Palmer Invitational,
Oh, God.
you talked about watching the pros tee off. Sam shared she had something peculiar. What was Sam's peculiar thing she shared?
This was just a couple days ago. So I feel like
Dodge a wrench was your hint.
Dodge a wrench.
She's never been hit by a golf ball.
Very much so.
Oh, Sam.
Yes.
I get hit by balls a lot.
That's exactly what she said.
I remember
I did
that.
not remember that line.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I got horny when you said it. I was like,
That's how I remember it.
And I was like, oh, yeah, slapping balls. And I was like, when's the last time And then you know what I thought?
When's
This
the
is
last
a true
time
story.
your ball slept?
On my
Against
wife.
your
And then, you know,
yeah.
I don't think I've ever ball slapped. I don't think I've ever been
Really?
pumping her good enough. Because I don't. Like now I'm a slow fucking man. And they don't swing as much. They just got to stay in one area. Just
You
gotta,
slow pump?
Yeah, I'm very slow.
Yeah, it's like an old
You gotta
man
slap 'em.
getting out of the car.
Yeah. I'm like a lady. I got to take my balls and get them out of the toilet.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah.
I'm aware that there's just a countdown until I'm Mr. Belvedere myself. It's on the way.
All right, so Sam's in the lead with 3 points.
Yeah.
I need to write that point up.
Tom and Ross, you guys. Well, Ross, I give an excuse
Yeah,
to.
Ross is,
I'm giving Ross a point on the board.
remember the
already.
ball.
He's got 1 point.
Yeah, Ross has got a
I don't
point.
know why.
Ross has got a point. He's
Next
got a beginner's
question.
point.
He's here. He's playing. Next question. Hint. Flash Norman. On the Friday free show titled Bot on Bot with Bus, Bus Decker talked about the sights and sounds of Key West. What did you all say Sam would see if she went there that made her say, huh, well, I can see that here in Orlando?
Tom.
I don't know who said that first. That was close.
Yeah, that was fucking
Sam,
close.
It's your day. Who was closest? Who gets it?
Tom was the loudest.
All right, Tom. What did Sam say she could see in Orlando that you said she'd see in Key West?
A naked old man.
I'm going to give it to you.
That's what.
Old man with his dong out.
All right.
That's true.
All right, Tom's on the board.
Nice
finally.
job. Nice job.
Knew it.
Tom got a point with naked old man.
He can see him too in Johnny's parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a gun.
Finally.
Moving on
What
to...
if my last day I got killed on this show?
I
It
know.
would be the
That-
Oh my
best
God.
last day.
It would be a better story.
Wait a minute.
But not-
It would be great.
think
It would be
fuck my
great.
grave?
It would be a
No.
great story because it'd
Yeah,
be
it
like
would be.
Selena. It'd be like this.
It'd come full circle.
Yeah, you'd have a mini-series and you'd have some famous person playing you.
Oh, yeah, the whole serial about it.
Yeah, they would.
And most likely he'd kill us all and then himself. I know how it goes.
He wouldn't kill me. He ain't gonna kill me. I'll suck his dick. I'm not getting killed. I'll suck all the dick.
Live
I'll suck
happily
anyone's
ever
dick.
after.
He didn't want that.
I won't get killed because I suck all the dick.
Go ahead.
So next mini game, this one's called Sam Antics. And what I have for you is a challenge card. I'm going to pass...
Podcast, Tom.
I'll write that down.
You'll
How do you spell that?
You'll need that later.
I have a challenge card for each of you. Ross, I'm so sorry. I didn't make one for you.
I'll just take Sam's.
You could. That actually could work. So what I want you to do once you get your challenge card, I want you to open up, and then I want you to read it, but don't share it. And
So
then
read it in your brain.
Okay.
Tom,
Yeah, yeah.
don't read it out loud.
He can't read it in
Can
his
you
brain,
read
though.
in your brain?
He
I don't-
can't. He has to read it out loud.
He doesn't have to plug his ears, though.
My daughter's like that too. My daughter can't read silent. She has to read out loud.
I'll cover my mouth like a coach in the NFL, so I can't read my
You
lips.
do the Andy Reid like this.
once you all get a look at it, and then we're going to get together, then each of you are going to take turns doing your challenge, and how it works is if someone can guess what
God.
your challenge is, you get a point, and the person who guesses it gets a point.
All right.
Okay.
So this first challenge is obviously for Dan the Man. I found
Okay,
this nice
all
little
right.
image on Google.
Yeah, my wife
What is
took
this
that
from?
photo. That's from Daytona Beach.
And then I was looking for a nice image of Tom, and I found this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He printed out photos of us.
I think you're training here for your triathlon. Is that what's happening?
I knew this was a
I
bad
think we
idea.
owe him money for his printer ink.
Yeah.
He knows this is a podcast, right?
Yeah, but like that's part of the charm.
Yeah,
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why it's so bad, man.
Yeah.
Sam, you're
Yeah.
so private.
Okay.
Google search could not find an image, and I didn't want to go trying to going through social media, but I found the silhouette who looks a lot like you.
Okay, all
that's
right.
kind of creepy.
Even creepier than stalking your Facebook.
It's a little crazy.
Here's an old.
I went through a couple thousand silhouettes, and this one looked the most like.
Do you remember when? That's a hobby?
Yeah.
Hold that up again. That's a hobby that people do.
My
You can still get
grandparents.
these done at Disney.
Yeah.
My grandparents
They do the
had them of
silhouette
like my
portraits.
dad, my uncle, and my aunt, like all through the years.
Yeah.
Like every year or so, they'd get one.
But there are people that will learn how to I can draw only.
I look like I'm on Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, I can only draw dark black side silhouette.
No, you know how they would do it?
It's called a curio, a cameo. It's got a name. There's a name for
Oh,
it.
I don't want to do this, Drew. This was a thing Lee made us do. I don't want to do this.
Oh, what is that? Put a breathe on your lips?
Come on, stop.
Creepy werewolf tattoo?
Do you want to give it to Ross?
Give it to Ross.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Ross has no
You
fear.
remember?
I don't know
I
who the-
can't say what the challenge is because that would give it away.
I don't know who
Did you
the
two
basis
gentlemen
for
look at your
basket of
challenge?
shit
Look at your
is, though.
challenge. Open up your
I'm
picture.
looking at my challenge.
I like
Okay.
them.
So first, we're going to have... I'll let Dan read his challenge
on.
first. Don't be peeking over there, Tom. I'm watching your eyes.
Okay.
All right, so Tom, you're going to go first, and Dan, we need some help because Tom's challenge is a dance challenge. He's
Okay.
got to do a dance, so if you can give us some dance music.
Okay.
Once again, first one to guess the dance he's doing gets a point, and then Tom will also get a point for doing the dance well enough that
So
it can
you
be
are
guessed.
telling people what the challenge is then? We
Yes.
don't have to guess what the challenge
No.
Okay.
No, I'll tell you what the challenge is.
Let me do this dance in the doorway.
Yeah, you can do it in the doorway, and I'll turn your camera on.
I love
so-
that you took your flip-flops off for this.
Okay, hold on. I'll put it on the big lobby cam. You can face the camera that way. Face that camera. Okay, hold on. Let me get your dance
Go in here to see
music.
this.
I'm gonna give you some. Hold on. What are we gonna do here? Well, let's do Dua Lipa. That's dance music, right? Dua Lipa.
You can do Dua Lipa. That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
here we go.
She's so hot.
Here's a little.
All right, Tom, get it.
All right, ready? Here he goes.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
He's got it. What's the dance? You've seen this dance before.
Is he doing Superman that hoe?
Yeah, Soldier Boy.
Hey! All right. I did it. I did it.
Boy.
That was a decent Soldier Boy. That was not a bad Soldier Boy.
It's not how you do it, but
Yeah, I got it.
I did the Superman no hoe part.
the Superman, yes.
Yeah,
I feel like there was some salt shaker or something actually.
Yeah, I don't know what that wasn't part of.
You were doing bye 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 or like
No, look at the Soldier Boy.
It goes like this.
Oh no! Oh, this is just a clip art.
you just put a clip art black guy. You just put it. That's racist.
Wait a
I thought
minute.
that was Soldier
Put that up. Put that up again.
It was
Drew.
representation,
Drew,
and that was a clip art on PowerPoint.
Drew, you can't use.
I didn't
Drew.
search
That
for
is
it.
Terrible.
I thought he was
It looks
doing-
like Reggie Miller, like old school Reggie Miller from the Pacers.
Wasn't there a dance with the fist and the foot?
Yes, but that's not.
no,
Yeah.
It's called
Yeah,
the
just
fist
the
of the
one.
foot. The old fit foot.
I saw the clip art and I was like, oh, that must be it. Anyway.
All right, next challenge, Dan.
So wait, does he get a point? Who? What's
yeah,
Dan
what the
gets a
fuck
They
point.
is
both get a point. They
Both
both
get
get
a
a point.
point.
Okay.
Are you keeping
All
track over there?
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's really confusing, Ross. Yeah, see how crazy this
Part
is?
of the charm. Dan, you're so good at voices.
I'm not, though.
You are.
I
think you can jump in and
Oh,
do
you want me to do
voices
this
too.
one?
And so Dan is going to do an impression of somebody doing a
Okay.
thing. You got to guess the person and the thing they're doing.
Okay, you ready?
All right.
I was just looking at your sign there, and I, you know what you're looking at here is
Tom.
Yeah.
Dusty Rhodes.
No.
Oh,
Jay
damn.
Leno.
what you
See, this is where I'm not good at impressions.
Just keep going. You got it.
what we are looking at here, the Wendy's sign, and I'm trying to buy this. I don't know about that. Is that a Dave's single or is that a Dave's 3-paddock classic?
That's
I
it.
think we all know. I
don't
think we
wanna-
all know what's happening with the menu here, and I think we all know.
I don't want to say black comedian, but
Can I guess again?
Yeah.
Cat Williams.
Doing what?
His
Ordering
bit
at
about Wendy's.
No, he's ordering at a Wendy's. I should have said Wendy's. I should not get a point for that.
2 points.
Yeah, all
That
right.
wasn't a very good Cat Williams.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah, no, it was.
I need to hear it and then try to mimic it. I can't just bring it out of the sky.
It's like a Black God mixed with Dusty Rhodes.
Wendy's is very disappointing. It is.
Like, I
Oh,
was
that
trying
should
to
have been
think.
your challenge.
Yeah, yours
Holy
is better.
crap.
Yours is better.
All right, we're going to move on to Ross.
Let's
Ross,
a lot of categories.
he is can just actually introduce what his is, and this will be interesting.
So Tom gets that point.
Oh, these are my favorite comments.
And Dan, because it got guessed. That's how it works.
Yeah.
This is my favorite. These are my favorite comments. They're just now starting to come in. This is from Brock BDM. Drew is very nice, but I think he's a psychopath. This is my favorite part. This is when the chat room starts to turn on Drew.
Based solely on the shirt.
Right. Yeah. With the shirt is very.
This is nice.
Yeah. So what are you going to do with that afterward?
This is a challenge from the Lee era.
Yeah.
And I guess I have to intro the lead guitarist for Vomit Foot.
All right.
A band we've never heard of.
Okay.
That's not it, Tom. I'm just joking.
Oh.
I have to tell 2 truths and a lie.
You remember Lee's old bit?
2 truths.
I honestly do not.
I hated that shit. I hated that.
I honestly do not remember this bit.
No, that didn't happen.
Yes, it fucking did. Because I remember I was sitting right there and I was like, this is fucking stupid. You do this on like the first day of school.
It's like pretty standard improv junk.
And my truth that you guys like freaked out about was that I was afraid of fire, which...
I don't remember that. You're afraid of fire.
Yeah, my dad used to throw Zippos on me lit as a child.
This never happened.
Like the Hound from Game of Thrones?
I've never watched Game of Thrones.
Oh man, the Hound's great. He's the best character.
Yeah, he's afraid of fire.
I did not. I am not.
I don't have any recollection of Sam being afraid of fire or this 2 truths and a lie.
That's why I didn't do the welding. I freaked out. I was like, oh shit.
I wondered why, because that guy we
when
were
I
with.
saw those sparks flying back on Tom, I was like, no, thank you.
And the guy we're with is like the absolute most
he's
safe
like, are you sure
human.
it's really safe?
He's
And
so safe.
I said, sir, I don't even do well with sparklers.
That makes sense. That absolutely. All right.
If you guys only listen to the
nice
show.
to meet you, Sam. It's very nice to meet you. I'm glad you're here.
That's fine. So, Ross, your 2 truths and a lie?
I don't...
Can be in any order, obviously.
All right. So, all right, here we go. My son is taking his driver's test tomorrow.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
He turned 16 yesterday, and I bought a new car.
You bought a new car is the lie.
He's starting to make Sam win.
Tom,
what?
The lie is your son's taking driving test tomorrow.
Fuck you, Tom.
Oh no, he's not turning 16. He's turning 17.
That's correct.
Yeah,
I can say he's 17.
Oh man, he went easy.
Well, that's impossible.
Cacao.
It's impossible to know people's kids' ages.
Does Ross get a point for that if it was the last guest that won? Well, don't make me decide. This is your game.
Yeah, give him a point. Give him a point.
Okay.
Come on. Give Ross a point.
Like, how am I supposed to get a point otherwise? I don't even get this fucking game.
You just gotta go with it. Okay, what's next?
All right, we're going back to the questions, and we're going right back to the Friday free show where you had Busdecker. Hint, Beer Fest. On the Friday free show, you talked about Tom's aptitude for success and how he's achieved it. What did Sam say Tom had no business doing?
Hot dog feet.
Tom.
Yeah.
Business.
Yes.
Correct.
I was going to say doing business, yeah.
He has no business running a business.
Yeah.
Tom knew that one because his inner voice also whispers it to him.
So we have Tom and Dan are both at 4. You guys are both tied at 4.
right.
I'm at 3, Ross with 1.
All right.
Got a good game here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep changing coasters.
No, it's. I was bothered by it, but it'll be okay.
We'll let it slide.
Let's see 2 more questions, and then we have to move on.
This is what Tom always
Tom
does.
hates it. I love it.
Yeah, this is what Tom always does.
I know. We got a lot
to hear the continuation of the game show, you might have to pick it up on semantics.
Yeah.
I mean, he's obviously saving the good stuff for last.
Yeah, it's heating up. It's heating up.
Okay.
And I've only got
Heating up.
2 questions and 1 mini game left.
Okay.
We're done.
Yeah, we're close. We're close.
All right, bring in the wheel. Let's spin it.
Hint. Hey, bitch. On Mondays.
Who's gurgling?
Who was gurgling?
It might have been me. I just chugged some water.
Yeah. That's disgusting. Yes, okay.
You were like, hey, bitch.
I was nervous. It's using the B word.
Don't be nervous. You're fine.
On the Monday ACT show titled Hubba Bubba Butt Plug.
What the hell are we doing with our lives? I'm glad I'm leaving.
You know, Casey only takes things, I believe things
Hubba Bubba butt plug.
that we say. Things that we say. Yeah.
It'd be weird if he made that up for a show that's completely unrelated.
He doesn't do that. He's too much of a gentleman. Okay.
You had John the Snackman. He was in here
yes.
sharing some sugary sweet treats.
Old man food.
John Graham.
What did Sam say his bit should be called?
Sam,
Yeah.
what did I just put in my mouth?
No, it's not what we're looking for.
Because that is what I call it. It's what's in my mouth.
Tom.
Yeah.
Was it Old Man Food?
Old Man Food.
Oh, okay.
I am not mean.
Sorry, John.
Yeah, we'll cut that out.
That was supposed to be behind the
a little
scenes
private.
joke.
That was a little dumbest person I've ever met kind of a text.
Hey, bitch, was your hint?
Hey, bitch, was your hint?
That kind of ruins my guess. Candyman.
Oh, Dan.
Yeah.
Eat bitch.
Oh, that's a good guess, though.
Like sing bitch from the news.
That's not it, but I like it.
C-Lane. C-Lane came up with for SBK.
Oh, yeah, it was C-Lane.
Yeah,
You're right. Thank you for the correction.
It's something.
I don't want to get that wrong. No, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Or did Mondo come up with that verse? I can't remember. I cannot remember.
Yeah, I have no
Answer was, wait till you see my snack.
Damn it! And that was a good bit name.
That was a good bit. Wait to see my snacks.
Hey, bitch. Remember, because you had to add in the hey, bitch?
How many Yin twin jokes have we made in the show?
Countless.
Hundreds at this point.
It's weird.
They're literally from the windows to the walls.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. The last question before our mini game at the end. The hint is mediocre with children. On Tuesday's ACT, this was just the other day,
Oh, God.
titled Wasteful Gag Man. That's you, Dan.
That is me. I am Wasteful Gag Man.
Yeah.
Sam discovered there was competition for the throne of King of Deltona. What was Tom's rival's name?
Oh, yeah, this guy had a cool name, right? Yeah.
What's the hint again?
Jesus,
mediocre with children.
No.
Sam.
Yes.
Ass Bundy.
Ass Bundy.
Ass Bundy.
That's
There's
right.
a rapper named Ass Bundy that we found.
And we may be racist.
He may be racist.
Yeah. Don't look up his SoundCloud. I think he's
don't
pretty,
give him the
pretty
clicks.
sure that
Don't
was
give him the clicks.
Does he rap about hostess trees? Because that's where I draw the line.
No, it's more. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's SoundCloud rappers type stuff. Yeah, it's nothing can be done. Nothing can be done.
All right, I'm tied up with Tom and Dan now.
All right.
Hey, tied up with Tom and Dan.
Three-way tie.
This last mini game is going to be deciding our winner.
Oh, I hope it's like a the slide where you slide down into the puddle of gack, and then you have to root through the slime. Oh, I
Get a flag out of the
eliminator.
This one's a little more dangerous, a little more risky. So we have safety, personal protective equipment that I have for you.
Personal protective equipment.
Well, he's pulling out
We call that
condoms.
PPE. This one is going to be for you,
Oh,
Tom.
wow,
I hope it
look
doesn't
at
mess
that.
up your hair.
Okay.
But you'll need that to stay safe.
He's always bringing it in.
Skull mask.
Something to put on.
Yeah.
For this
This one-
podcast, Drew has brought masks.
Is that for me?
Yes, it's for you.
I get the Kanye.
Oh, you got the Jason.
Sorry. Yeah, but this
And-
is what Kanye's been wearing now.
A lady.
Tom's is cool.
Yeah, yours is good.
You're
dude.
like
Move your
mouth moves.
Move your mouth.
Well,
Oh, that's pretty good.
More jaw.
I don't understand why we need this mask.
If we put a pomp on that, you would look like the ACT skull.
Tom, just on smell, how many people have worn that mask?
Just me.
It smells like macaroni and cheese in here.
What?
It's weird.
Now, Sam, I have something very special
I think
for
I
you.
might start doing the show like this.
For this challenge, what
I
you'll
love
need...
your bag, by the way.
Thank you. It's my wife's.
We got the leopard print on the inside. Oh, snap!
I did
What
bring
the
a gun.
Fuck? This is badass.
Oh, not in my eyes, man.
No, so you will, yeah.
Shoot them?
Yes, you do. But if you can either use your hands over your eyes or glasses if you got them.
I got
But you're not
glasses.
actually supposed to shoot them.
Oh.
You got to shoot the cup
Okay.
off the top of their head.
Okay.
Okay.
If you get the cup off the top of their head,
Hold
you
on.
get 3 points. You only get 3 shots. And if you
these on.
can't,
There's way
then,
more darts than
then they
three
get
Can
it.
I take a practice shot just to see how this thing works?
I don't
I'll
think
shoot
you
it
should.
out here. Oh, no?
You might
Okay.
scare them.
Tom, she needs a practice
Okay.
shot. Where are your balls?
Yeah, if you want to do a practice shot, do it. Give it a pump.
Is this?
Yeah.
Okay, I got my mask on finally.
I don't know. how to
Do you need
use
some
this
help?
thing.
With my glasses on.
You gotta actually
The
cock
blue?
it back. Sam does.
Oh, there. Got it. Oh my God, that thing goes.
All right, here we go. you
Oh, you sound
motherfucker.
like, when you say here we go, you make me think of old what's his name that, oh, here we go.
I get 3
Jason
apiece?
Statham.
You get 3
Now-
shots at each cup.
Here we go.
At the cup, of course. Now,
Change the cameras to show us.
if you get this in slow-mo, too, that would be so
Now,
good.
just to be clear, Sam is shooting Tom and Dan just because how the scoring worked out, right?
No, this is Sam's
Oh,
mini
so the
game.
scoring
Oh,
method
this game is
fucking
called
nothing.
Sammander Commander,
Oh, hold on,
by the
here we
way.
go. She's gonna shoot mine.
Commander?
Oh! Oh!
This is from point blank range. Sam is missing.
Oh, wow. That makes a great noise. You got me in the mouth. Fuck. That fucking hurt my mouth. I gotta pull my mouth. No, you're fine. Jesus. That fucking hurt.
You should have got one without holes.
I can't fucking see. It hit me right in the goddamn teeth. I think you chipped my tooth. Holy shit.
Why'd you get one with holes, Drew?
I only had 2 masks.
Wait, where'd your cup go? Someone give him a cup. Dad.
Give me your cup. Give me your cup.
I've never seen it.
You can take your mask off now, Tom.
Give me your cup.
Leave it on.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Oh, I hit it. Oh, does that count?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's
You're
good.
a good shot.
Dan's like, yeah, that counts. Stop shooting me.
Yeah, right.
I can't believe you. Right through the eye of the Jason mask.
Dude,
That
right
was
into my mouth.
totally an accident.
Right into my mouth. That was awesome.
That was fun. Do I get to keep that gun?
I was about to say, like, when Dan was like, I need eye protection. I was like, there's no way Sam hits right in the bullseye of your eye.
Right in the lip. That was awesome.
Like, if you had your eye there, it would have
It would have fucked me up real bad.
Oh, yeah.
that would have been awesome. Then you wear an eye patch the rest of the show. Sam's gone. It's me and a pirate.
That was fun.
That was great.
Wait, so who wins? Me?
Of course you do.
Yay.
What did Tom say? This is just a bonus question. What did Tom say last week he loves to do after a really hard day's work?
Oh, God.
What's the best thing? He texts you about it when he's had a hard day and then he goes out and does something to celebrate. How's he celebrate?
Margarita.
Margarita. Funny that Ross mentioned it. I got some mini margs here.
This guy brought margaritas.
Yeah, many margs.
Ruby red or regular?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Wow.
You've been on ice, ruby red, regular?
I'll take
Chi-Chi's.
a ruby red.
Yeah.
Oh, Chi-Chi's a celebration of
Hey,
food.
whatever you think is better. I'm easy. I'm an easy boy. Oh, hey, oh.
And sorry, Ross,
Thank
I
you.
forgot all about you.
No.
No, actually, I'm driving my new car today, so I can't. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, maybe if we would have had this much fun every show.
I know. Seriously.
Exactly.
So before we
If
cheers...
you guys let me shoot at you every day, it would have been fine.
I will say that is a nice morale booster when you let employees blast cups off the top of their head. I've never seen her smile like that. Holy shit. It's amazing.
Before we cheers to Sam, I got a little, in the spirit of Butler, a little limerick, a little poem for you.
Oh, all right. I love it.
So let's hear it for Sam. Let's put this girl on a pedestal because she's not just the queen of T&D Medical. If she wants revenge, just know that she's patient. Like when she schedules Remy in studio while she's out on vacation. Sam can do it all. She's no one-trick pony. Like how many times do you have to cover for Butler, a.k.a. Stony Baloney? Writing these thoughts, when I was writing these thoughts, I was afraid I'd leave something out, like that TikTok silhouette challenge, when you dump them things out. No need to be crass.
You didn't have to look at me when you said that.
Nah, I shouldn't have. I did. Didn't blink. I don't need to be crass. I don't want to be rude, because one of the best parts of the show has always been you. To Sam.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Drew.
Cheers. That was really nice. Cheers.
That was
Appreciate
really
it.
sweet and a terrible poem.
Do you remember Butler's?
No, I must
They're
have missed
real
that.
bad. They're real bad.
Okay.
Yeah. That's on brand. That's on
Well,
brand.
thank you, Trivia Drew.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Dude, you're the
That was
best.
awesome.
You're the best. He
Sam-
put that together in a matter of days.
And Sam's the
He has
winner.
another fucking bag.
Yeah.
I'm the winner. I get a prize.
There's always a prize for the winner. Don't think of this as from me, but all the listeners, what they think about the three of you together.
But when you open it and it's
Look
really
at this
creepy, it is
wrapping
from Drew.
job.
Yeah, it's really nice. That's very sweet, Drew.
All right, unwrapping here. Let's see.
Oh my God, it's Sam's head in a box. How did you do that?
Hey, I did that at my event.
What's in the box?
Okay. We got a 20-ounce tumbler.
Oh, he definitely got that as a Christmas present last year.
Oh yeah, what's it say on it?
All right.
Oh my God, it says.
It says, a job made us coworkers, but our potty mouths and inappropriate conversations made us friends.
I know a white elephant gift when I see it. Yeah.
Wow.
With the things remembered, you got her engraved.
Did Tracy make that on her cricket?
With a straw and straw cleaner.
Oh, that's sweet.
Not
Drew.
not since I bought Sam the cheapest flour at Publix on the way here have I seen such a
Look
shitty
at all
thing.
these gifts, guys. All the gifts. Thank you.
Oh, that's really sweet, man. Hey, thanks again for doing this. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Super excited when I got the email from you, so just glad to be here.
Well, we love, man, as goofy as these games are, they're silly and fun, and we love them, and we love you, and we knew it would make the day special for Sam, so thank you, dude.
Can we talk about how I was super excited when I saw him walk in with an insulated Aldi's bag and now there's no fucking food and I'm really pissed off?
I thought there was going to be some Aldi cheese cheese, and I got excited.
Some Sammys or something?
Charcuterie.
Delicious German chocolate.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. Yep. When we come back, I'm going to present to Sam maybe
gold watch.
My dick. I finally get to see it. The spaghetti noodle is what
If he showed you his dick, but there was a gold watch for you around it, would that be okay?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
That's happened before, I'm sure. Right?
100%.
Like, that's
100%.
It would have to lay on top of it. Around it is a stretch. Pinky watch.
They have those. They were popular in the 90s, the pinky watches.
I'll present to Sam a topic on the show that may be the first topic she's ever been interested in 12 years. That I have presented to her.
You've presented.
Yeah, and that's my gift to her.
I love it. The name of the band, Jacob's Castle, the name of the song, brand new song from Jacob Knoll. And this one's called Supervillain. It's kind of like the Magnets puzzle, right? It's like, I don't know. Like, I think you guys will like that. They the album, Enter the Castle, I believe, is out now. Of course, he's on tour with Sublime very, very soon. We'll be right back with more A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan on Sam's Last Day, right after this. Woke up Tuesday morning. It was 58 degrees in my house.
Whoa!
Yeah, my air conditioner decided that it was going to full blast on every floor, freeze the house over, and scare my daughter because she thought Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze, coming through the windows. I called American Air and Heat, and you should as well. They had an appointment ready to go by 11. No, they didn't know who I was. We did this. This is just off the books. I was just like, Andrea, we got to get this handled. And we called Xavier. He was our tech. He came out, had it fixed in a couple of hours, and I had some big problems, dude. My UV light had shorted out. They needed to replace that, and I had some part that was dead. He had it on the truck. Boom! Got it up and running. 2 hours later, I'm back in business, good to go. Thank you, American Air and Heat.
They're really good. I just got the preventative maintenance that they do, and it's this time of year. It's about to get real hot. Do your preventative maintenance now. Like, get them over here, because the tech that over my house,
you want to know what happened?
Cleaned all the leaves out of my outside unit.
You want to know what happened?
What happened?
We forgot to do it last year.
Oh, and
then we didn't reschedule it. We had something going on. We didn't reschedule it, and he even said that. He's like, "Yeah, we didn't maintenance. I could have stopped this problem. We didn't put any maintenance on this." And I'm like, trying to make me feel bad. It's like when you and I reverse roles.
Get the preventative maintenance done now before it's a problem in the dead middle of summer, and your AC.
I got lucky.
Your AC is going to be working hard. And speaking of that, if you need a whole new unit and you need your ducts reorganized in your house, maybe get some returns in every room to make it work more efficiently. They have. I got my complete whole new unit reorganized with American Air and Heat. They fix all my ducts, and so my house is cooled more efficiently. My energy bill went down. It's perfect.
And the finish is so great. I'm looking at an email right now that has the picture of the tech. So, like, if you go to American Air and Heat and they're coming to see you, you get a picture of the guy that's going to be there. You get his full name. You know exactly when he's going to be there. I mean, to a lot of people, having that peace of mind, having that step up in customer service,
super pro, great customer service, a great company. So whatever you need, air condition wise or heater wise, it's AmericanAirandHeat.com.
Hey, cheer up, Jack. It might never happen. Think it already has, Suggs. I get up.
Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom.
Samantha, our producer, is here, but not for long, and Ross is here.
So I was thinking about what I could do for Sam for her last day as our producer on A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan.
And you came up with a catered meal. Bring it in, boys.
Yeah.
Everybody loves.
We should have thought about that.
Everybody loves a catered meal.
Dude, I have no idea what her favorite food is, though.
No, I was going to go for steak and cheese in some capacity. I could turn her mic on. I was going to go for steak and cheese in some capacity, but it's going to like my steak and cheese pizza, I was thinking.
I was expecting Sam Sneed's catered, but...
Oh,
yeah. We forgot about that.
God damn it.
said
talked
it
about
and
that.
then forgot
We
about
did
it.
talk about
Yeah,
it.
we
Said it
did.
and forget it.
Yeah, we forgot about
I
it.
did steak and eggs the other day, and I was like, steak and eggs is so fucking good. Why am I not eating this every goddamn day of my
Right.
life? It's so good.
Well, there's a reason why you can't eat it every
Have you
day.
seen how much healthier you are now? Yeah. Oh, no, we're not going the other way, are we?
Maybe.
What did you do with your personal trainer certificate?
I use it as a napkin when I had steak and eggs.
So I thought to myself, what could I do? And then I was like, well, Sam loves conspiracy theories. And so
spends a lot of time in, researching.
Have a whole
them.
conspiracy theory podcast that you can listen to called You Heard About This One. It's on my Patreon. It's free. I don't know why it's free.
Write that down.
Patreon.com/Samantha.
It's called You Heard About This One.
I was going to ask him what it was called.
Well, have you heard about the Kate Middleton conspiracy?
Yes, I have.
Oh, goddamn!
Wow.
Which one?
Do you know he's been here for 12 years, and your big bring to her on her last day is the thing that has been on the internet like front and center.
Yeah,
for
you tell her
48 fucking days.
But do you know all the details? Because I want to present to you all the details.
Do you want your music? Do you want your sinister music?
Because not only am I presenting this to you, I'm full bore into I believe this is real, and I'm doing this for you.
This is what happens to me, Tom. You see?
Okay. You got pulled in. Here's your music. You got like spooky. You wanted this spooky TikTok music. He had me find this spooky TikTok music. I don't even know what the stupid song is. I'm a dumb old man. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Is it when you're
Some
watching
stupid sailing song.
Spooky
The
waves.
North Sea. Yeah, when you see the North Sea videos, you know this is coming.
Thieves and beggar.
What is this? This is what's ruining the world, and you guys are all wrapped up in it. I hope it gets banned. I hope it gets
This is the only thing me and Tom, bond on.
Ban TikTok.
When me and Sam both watch the big wave videos.
Yeah.
Can't stop watching them.
With thieves and beggars playing in that background.
Some dude's about to drop an anchor.
Can you go that low?
This is dumb.
I love it.
Fucking dumb. All right. Kate Middleton, what's happening?
Congratulations, China.
You did it.
Anyway, okay. Did you know? Okay, on December 25th of last year,
Christmas
was the last time that Kate Middleton has been filmed or taken pictures of, like in person. She was at a royal Christmas event, and the media was there. They took pictures. So then that was the last time anybody's have seen her officially.
What's your source on that?
The what?
What's your source on that?
The internet.
No, not the. Hold on. I want to make sure. He did say the internet, much like my daughter. He went, the internet. The internet.
I searched, and then a thing of all information came. I was reading it.
Here's a good one.
Yeah, it was like news.com or something.
You just have right into the matrix.
Internet.com.
So then, January 17th. Okay. So, Sam, you know all the details of this?
I think Drew drugged me. I think Drew drugged my chi-chis because I'm getting really sleepy. No.
You also got a brain injury.
I got drunk and shot in the face on Sam's last show.
So January 17th, then Kate Middleton and the royal family announces that Kate Middleton is going to have a mystery abdominal surgery.
Yes.
But that's all they said.
Did they say mystery abdominal?
No, but they just said she's going to have an abdominal surgery. They kind of
downplayed it, calling kind of like a routine stomach surgery.
And so and then but they were vague about
details,
it. And then also she I think mentioned please respect my privacy. I don't want to talk about medical issues.
Well, then why even put out a statement? Just go do your surgery.
Basically, she's going to be not in the spotlight for a while. This is why.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
But then here's where it's weird. Okay. It starts to get weird. The same day, the palace of the royal family releases that King Charles has an enlarged prostate.
Yeah.
Right. And then
I thought he cancer.
Well, that gets released later. But first, it started with an enlarged
timeline.
An enlarged prostate.
Well, you don't do that. You don't say, "Hear ye, my prostate's
big
enlarged."
Old prostate.
You just let it enlarge. That's not an announcement.
I could also,
if you're the king,
Really?
Yeah.
Well, but enlarged prostate, I thought they
disclose a lot of them.
It doesn't necessarily mean it's
every old man has an enlarged prostate. Like you show a picture
I have
of
it right now.
King
should
Charles.
we make an announcement?
Yeah, King Charles. Like you show a picture of him, like that guy has an enlarged prostate. prostate is big, red, hot.
Mine's bigger though. I got a bigger prostate than Charles.
But why that's weird is they were very
prostate.
They were specific about he's got a large prostate, and they put that announcement out, but they were mysterious around Kate Middleton.
Right? Why give out his personal medical information and not hers?
Abdominal
because
surgery.
if her prostate's enlarged, that's really
a real
weird.
problem.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So then
she has a beautiful prostate.
January 29th.
I just find her so striking.
She's beautiful.
Kate returns from the hospital, right? Which
with her prostate in a jar, and people are questioning it.
But nobody saw her.
Nobody saw her, but they announced she's at home now, but recovering. But everybody's like 2 weeks in the hospital for a routine abdominal surgery. That's weird. Like, because the first thing I thought was like, you have a hernia, right? She's 42 now. Like, I know friends of mine have a hernia surgery, but that's like in and out. Like, they get the surgery maybe one day in the hospital.
What about a hysterectomy?
That I don't know, but 2 weeks. I don't think. And would they call a hysterectomy an abdominal surgery?
They might.
She wanted to stay private.
Yeah.
Where I don't know where that is.
I don't know. Nobody knows. That's the thing.
Where's the directomy?
I need the directomy.
Anyway,
excuse me. Is there a directomy?
But
a directory to the demectomy?
But it's weird that like she was in the hospital for so long, and then now she's out and like recovering at home. But for this supposedly routine abdominal surgery, right? So then after that, February 5th, they announced that King Charles has cancer, right? So they, that was a big announcement, and like he's battling. Is it prostate cancer? I don't even know.
I thought it was. Is it pancreatic?
I thought it was of the crown.
Oh, yeah. Once you get it in the crown, it starts to spread. It spreads to the jewels. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Then February 27th.
It says the type of cancer has not been revealed. It is not prostate cancer, but was discovered during his recent treatment for an enlarged prostate.
Okay.
Ass cancer?
That's butt cancer.
Stomach.
Yeah, colon.
Stomach.
So then,
or maybe they were just running the camera up there, and he's like, "Is that a growth on the back of his neck?"
That's true. It could be something as simple as like, "Look at your hand, man. That's a black spot. What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah.
Now, by the way, no one's seen Kate Middleton since she announced that she's going to have this abdominal surgery, right? So then, February 27th, Prince William, her husband, cancels this funeral that was like for his godfather.
His godfather.
Wasn't dead, it turned out.
It was like 45 minutes before he was scheduled to be there.
Yeah.
He called out for
and that's pretty, like, your godfather passes away and you're about to be the king.
Well, they have to go to everything.
Yeah.
He was chasing the kid in the garden with the tomatoes and just keeled over.
It's not like us. Like, we have the luxury of being able to have relatives that are not close to us and they die, and we can just be like, I don't know who that person is, I'm not going. But if you're a royal, I believe any person of any weight in that stupid world, if they die, you got to like, where's my suit?
And to become a godfather to like a prince or something, you're pretty high up
there.
You're pretty weighty.
You're up there.
So, and then February 29th, the palace reiterates the fact that, like, hey, we told you Kate Middleton's went in for surgery. She's going to be
just
out.
Just to reiterate,
out until
she's
Easter.
Away, enlarged prostate,
because
cancer.
People are starting to ask questions, and they're like, wait, we told you this was going to happen. She's going to be gone till Easter.
What are you reading from? Because there's no way you wrote down the word.
He wrote a play.
I researched this for Sam.
He was doing it all morning.
He was quiet all morning. Like, it's the greatest morning you've ever been around him.
Never used the word reiterate.
No, he's not. And he's also drinking espresso now, and he calls it espresso. This guy's freaking out. He had a tiny beanie on earlier.
So then, and I did this work for Sam for last. I'm getting into this conspiracy.
He finally worked for me on my last day.
On your last day. Do you know how much pencil he used?
Can't say I never did nothing for you.
So this is where it starts getting weird. So March 4th, right? Recently.
You've said that like 4 times already.
Yeah.
Paparazzi captures a picture of Kate Middleton riding in the backseat of a car.
With her mom.
And then, and I sent Daniel the picture.
Oh, shit.
I forgot to remind you. I sent you a picture.
Shit.
But I'll describe it to you.
Yeah.
So the picture is, now Kate Middleton is, you just see her silhouette. Like, you could barely tell it's her. I don't even know how they knew it was her, but like, it's real
they called
dark.
it Drew because he looked at so many silhouettes looking for one for Sam that he's now an expert.
So the picture, you can see
that was the creepiest thing you did, dude.
It was one of the top ones. I didn't have to look long for it.
It's super creepy that it bring just the silhouette, the cameo. That's really creepy.
So you could see through the car windows, right? And on the other side of the car windows, they're like driving by a building.
Hold on, I'm getting a telegraph.
No shit. You motherfucker. And then through the car windows, there's a brick pattern that does not match.
Oh, I was reading this.
The brick pattern on the top, like over the top of the car.
So it's different bricks.
It's all red bricks, and then through the car windows, all of a sudden it's light, like they're lighter bricks that are like multicolor kind of, and it's weird.
Yeah, and there were blooms on the flowers, and they would not be blooming right now.
And then so you're like, and the internet, of course, was like, wait a minute, why are the brick patterns different? Why is this mysterious picture? TMZ releases or whatever. So then it really starts to explode, and people are like, wait a minute, like we haven't seen Kate Middleton in a while. This picture gets released. It looks doctored.
I mean, not to pump you up, but the chat room really likes this recap. They're in. You're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good.
All right. So
just to reiterate.
So then, of course, like, I'm sure like Kate Middleton and everybody's feeling the pressure of like, tell us what's going on here. Like, everybody's following the royal family. They want to know, like, why is this such a mystery?
She just wants out.
So then,
get me the hell out of here.
So I guess to like tell everybody, hey, I'm fine, everything's okay. Kate Middleton releases a photo, right? And this is the most bizarre part.
The one with her children?
Yes. So she releases a photo of her and all her children around her.
Hey guys, this is where it gets really weird.
And what happens next?
And then she's like, hey, happy Mother's Day. It's March 10th. It's Mother's Day in England.
That was the most confusing part. Because I immediately was like,
I was like, bitch,
Mother's Day?
I was like, bitch, you are a couple months early.
100%. I was like, I didn't know I was supposed to be sad today. I suddenly started thinking of my own mom. And then they're like, no, it's not Mother's Day. I'm like, okay, I can compartmentalize that again.
Why is England's Mother's Day different than our Mother's Day? Like, I understand about...
Get it together, England.
Well, Thanksgiving, like 4th of July, those are American.
Christmas. What about Christmas? They do our Christmas, don't they?
Yeah. Everybody.
Then you do our Mother's Day.
Yeah, but why is there separate Mother's Day?
No. We're the big dog
Why
now.
was there Mother's Day March 10th?
No, we're the big
ours
dog
is
now.
In May
you do what we
shit.
do.
Mother's Day takes place on the 4th Sunday of Lent and was traditionally a day on which Christians were encouraged to visit their mother church.
It's weird that they have a different Mother's Day.
Metric Mother Day, and we have the U.S. standard.
That's true.
And I'm 42 years old.
So it's more tied into like Christianity and Christian beliefs.
Yeah, but they're less Christian than we are.
This is the first time.
Aren't they?
Yes. Yeah.
Certainly so.
This is the first time I've ever heard that we've had two different Mother's Days.
But you're getting off topic.
You are such an Anglophile. That's seriously surprising.
Yeah, it says it in his Twitter bio. Excuse me, X. It says, I'm a glorified Anglophile.
So she released a picture of her and her kids, right?
Yeah. But she was missing her wrists.
And everybody was like, oh, okay, she's fine or whatever. But then after further investigation, the internet sleuths start realizing that the picture is doctored.
Well, nuts were on it right off the bat because like I'm a couple conspiracy things that I followed. There were like real wackadoo nut jobs who were like, why are all the kids' fingers crossed in the picture? That was like the first.
Because they were lying. Nobody lied to their parents when you're like, you cross your fingers.
You don't cross the middle ones.
In the real
like
deep,
I mean, if you're West Side, you do. Yeah.
nut job internet, like people were like, what are all their fingers crossed all weird? And like they do that thing where they circle and blow out.
I'm a child finger specialist.
So they started researching this particular picture, and they found out it was doctored in many ways. In fact, the news basically disregarded it because it was doctored, and
the BBC published it and then retracted it.
Yeah,
they pulled the picture altogether.
Issued a photo kill.
They redacted it.
Yeah. And so then when that happened, people started investigating the photo and found out that like one of the daughter's sleeves and hand was off, and like Kate Middleton's zipper was off. And
some of the usual photos. The background doesn't match where they, kind of doctored the front of it.
I take photos all the time, and then like half my fingers will be gone, and people don't see that.
And I'm sure you see the reel all the time, Tom, where like you can tell she photoshopped because her ass is here in the wall in the back. You see that one in your reels all the time.
Yes, but this one was in particularly weird because why, if you're sending out a Mother's Day photo and just tell everybody you're fine and you with your kids happy Mother's Day, the stuff they doctored, it's not like they made her belly look smaller or they cut some guy.
What's up with the ring? That's the one I want to know. Why there's a ring missing? Was that were they using the Dodge tool to get rid of that?
What did she doctor? Because I think the explanation she gave was like, I'm just a photographer, and sometimes when you're a photographer, you go in there and you airbrush and you fix little things, which is true.
That is true, but the things that she fixed were odd. That
were they, Tom?
They
really weird.
Well, like one of the part
hand,
of
her knee,
the little boy's sweater was wrong. The wrist was missing.
Her right hand is out of focus and blurry. There's no reason for that, considering it's a static photo. The only reason that a real photo would have any kind of blur to it would be that there was motion and the slow shutter speed, in which case something else would be blurred, not just the one hand.
So she only so then when everybody went crazy,
everybody sitting down is a little out of focus, even though it's a static image. If you go to B,
but I have that when I take a photo with my iPhone. It's very advanced, and if I took a photo of Ross and Sam and what's your name again? I'm sorry,
Game Show Drew.
And if I have Game Show Drew and I'm taking a photo of them, like things would go like it's not going to be perfect.
Yeah, but you wouldn't go back and doctor weird things like
Princess
your
Charlotte's
wrist.
sweater had a chunk missing.
I don't think that anybody doctored.
No,
I didn't. But what I thought when I saw it, I was like, I didn't think anybody doctored it. I thought it was just a photo. Like, I see what they're talking about, but I would have never seen that with my naked eye and been like, oh, that's something to be concerned about.
What if she just went in there and like they do for like any TV show, she took out all the logos or whatever. Like she's wearing a sweater with a little, lion print on it or something. We don't want to endorse that particular sweater brand.
So
take out the logos.
Princess Charlotte, right? A chunk of her sweater is missing, and they clone stamped to restitch it, which is where her left hand is, which is where her wedding ring would be. So it looks as if they edited the image to take out a wedding ring, possibly. Also, this is why am I giving it?
You're way better at this.
I was about to say, people have
I started listening to you. I'm like, I didn't have any of this information.
People have lined up her face with I want to say it was Vanity Fair.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Magazine cover.
And her face from that altered photo is her from that photo shoot.
Right.
They lined it up.
The whole thing's fake.
The whole thing's fake.
All right.
Yeah. So then,
she's obviously still alive. This isn't crazy. It's just she wants the F out, and they're not letting her out. So let her out.
Well, there's more theories. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Whatever you drop off, I'll pick up.
Well,
I like that.
The photo thing was the last thing. All I can conclude.
Wait a minute. So you don't know about the
deeper
mistress.
conspiracy.
The mistress.
Oh, you aren't even close.
Oh, my God. He spent hours on this.
Have you seen the photos with Prince William with the bruises on his neck and his head, and they think that they got into a big brawl? You don't know shit.
Tell me about that.
God,
I thought no one knew about this.
He spent
who's interested in this?
He spent 4 hours on it.
So
there's a mistress. They call her name is Rose Hanbury, right? And she used to be Kate Middleton's best friend. And there have been rumors for years.
Oh, it's the Dog the Bounty Hunter.
There have been rumors for years.
Remember when Dog married Moon Lover or Moon Baby or whatever his
but it was after his wife died.
Was Beth. Her name is Beth, motherfucker.
There's been rumors for years that the best friend had been having an affair with William. She has a baby, and everyone says that is William's love child.
Just check
it's a bastard child.
Just check its hair.
They're
my
saying
God.
Kate Middleton found out that was his child, and so she wants out. Which is why she said she's no longer taking part in any of the royal. Have you seen that she announced that she's no longer going to take part in any of the royal things? He's like, I don't know why. I love my wife. She knows that he had another fucking baby with somebody else that used to be her best friend.
That's what her dad did.
She wants out. They're going to try and probably embarrass her just like they did Diana, and hopefully she doesn't end up dead.
And that's a normal human explanation. I have an even crazier conspiracy.
Yeah, do it. Go for it.
There's also some chatter about the fact that a lot of royals are either developing prostate cancer or dying or whatever. And your real deep conspiracy kooks are saying that they're all
inbred.
They're all going to some secret base, getting ready to launch to space because the Earth is about to die.
Way back. This is good.
So your upper echelon elites, they're all dying off.
Space launch.
They're all dying off or receding to the background to get ready to go to space. Whatever massive trauma event happens to Earth to kill it off, and then your secondary tier ones, which is another cookie news story. They're all building these giant bunkers with fucking fire moats and pressurized cannons to keep the riffraff out and shit. And so your elites are preparing to flee the planet, and then your secondary elites are planning to just have their little patch of whatever's left.
I'm going to tell you something.
When the shit goes down.
This all came from abdominal surgery.
No, but Zuckerberg is building one of these. Hawaiian.
He is in
fire
Hawaii.
moat compounds. But I'm going to tell you right now,
fire moat.
Has Zuckerberg ever seen any of these? It happens in Miami all the time. These street installations where the people of the street will find a car that they want to burn, so they douse it with gas, and then they set it on fire. And it'll be a nice car, like a $40,000 Jeep, and they'll just douse it with gas and burn it, and then they'll start whipping their vehicles around there, and they do these, street takeovers. Yeah, they do the donuts around there.
Yeah.
He can build as many moats. He can have as many, he can have guns and things. Those people will get in his base. They're going to get in his base, and they're going to stomp his head fucking flat. They're going to kill him. They're going to kill him good.
There's side theories that it wasn't ever Kate in the car. That it was either a body double or Pippa.
That's the one I read, was that it was a body double. And I'm like, well, that would make sense because she already doesn't want to be there. And they're not going to, I don't think they're going to hold her. I mean, they could, I guess. But I don't think they're going to hold her against her will. They're going to get a body double because she's not playing the roles they need her to play. So they're like, okay, well, we got to continue this fucking thing.
And I haven't gone too deep into the research, but there are also rumors and conspiracies that, because Pippa's husband just passed away allegedly from suicide. I don't know much about that, but they're saying either him and Kate also had an affair, or he knew something about the baby and they offed him.
Oh, really?
You got to get into this, Tom. I thought you were in it.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I could only get so much.
He was like, this is fucking dumb.
At the end of this whole thing, I just wrote down, she might be Dracula, ?
Is that why you asked who Dracula's name was?
Because I don't know what.
Guys, Tom Vaughn, I think we got us a Dracula. I think we got a great Dracula.
Because I don't know what all this meant.
I have an idea of you. It's like the end of your first, you're done with your thing. You read your whole script and you look at the camera and you're like, so boys, sharpen up them stakes. We got ourselves a Dracula. Gong! And then the credits
it always ends with Dracula.
Yeah. What? Remember when Rick Grimes was like, they farted with the wrong man. Remember when they were had this poignant scene and they cut to him and they done farted with the wrong man.
But it's funny because while researching this, I started to understand why conspiracy theories
pull you in, man.
are at least interesting to read about. Because
that's what I'm saying. You heard about this one. We don't necessarily believe every single conspiracy we talk about. We just bring it up because it's fun to talk about.
And all the talking points, because this kind of shit is weird.
You can go down any rabbit hole.
Now also the weird part to me is when or if Kate Middleton just comes back on Easter and then everything's the same.
She's gonna come back on Easter.
That's what she said,
dude. That's Jesus.
That's what she said.
That's what Jesus when they rolled the stone back and then
Jesus Dracula.
Oh my God, Kate Middleton's a Jesus Dracula.
Dracula Jesus.
He did make people drink his blood.
Yes, and he's like, blah, blah, I want to save your soul.
Right? But no one will ever go back and be like, well, totally wrong about that. Just move on, right?
God, why have you forsaken me?
We do need to do Dracula Died for Your Sins.
Wow. EJ brought me Burger King.
Wow. I'll take a panda hat. Thank you, EJ. Oh, my God.
Hey, Drew, I'm really sorry, but shittiest gift has been beaten.
See you, buddy. That was nice. That's very nice.
EJ came by and brought you a bag of old Burger King.
Chicken fries.
You start locking the door. Any fat guy off the street just wanders in.
Everybody's storming the studio.
Never give EJ your address. That's a known fact.
Yeah, but I didn't read Prince Harry's book, but I guess in that book he described that Prince William was pretty violent. So people are saying
pretty violent. I got beat that motherfucker up.
Well, growing up, he used to be violent. But I'm like,
he's military trained.
I didn't read the book, so I don't know exactly what he's referring to.
Oh my God, he's like King Joffrey.
Big ugly hair.
Getting a boner unless he shoots you with a crossbow.
Well, let's easy on that. Some of us like things spicier.
You didn't even get into this week's most interesting lady in a car related conspiracy as far as I'm concerned.
Are you talking about the Tesla?
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
This is a good one.
No.
Everybody
that
hates
so.
Because I have a Tesla, everybody that hates Tesla sent me this. You're going to die, midget.
It was Mitch McConnell's sister-in-law, right? Yep. And she's she's some kind of tech billionaire in and of her own right. And so she gets in her Tesla and she puts it in reverse instead of drive by accident is what they're
classic old lady,
which is really hard to do, by the way. I mean,
puts it in reverse and goes so far in reverse that she backs into this pond, and the pond is either so far down a hill or like so inaccessible or something. I think it was something like Sam, are you looking up an article right now?
Yeah.
She's in this car for something like 2 hours while they're trying to get her out of it, and they couldn't, and she drowns in this fucking Tesla because like they couldn't tow it out of the pond in time, and also they couldn't break the fucking glass. The glass was underwater and so pressurized they couldn't break the goddamn Tesla glass, and so this it just slowly filled up with water, and by the time they could get her out, they pulled the car out finally. I think they gave her like 40-something minutes of resuscitation, and they couldn't bring her back.
No shit.
Wow.
So
this is crazy.
They were there for 2 hours.
She made phone calls, and people
Have
were
you guys
there.
heard
Like
that 911 phone call of a lady who was in a car underwater, and the fucking dispatcher was a cunt to her, and that lady died in the car too. She's like, I'm gonna die if somebody doesn't get here. She's like, ma'am, we just don't even know where you're at. Like, she was a real bit. That lady died in the fucking car.
No shit. She was under the lake or whatever.
Yeah.
Ending on a high note here.
They're like, quit screaming, ma'am.
Yeah, that's what it was.
You're really ruining my Thursday, lady.
Ma'am, just calm down as you're dying.
Yeah.
But like, I always think if you're in that,
is it hard to break a Tesla's window?
It must be.
It's double. The one that I have has the double insulated window, but. Like, okay, there's a couple things here. The chat room saying that she was inebriated. I don't know that to be true, but that could hinder you getting out. Number 2.
I was waiting for the racism.
If you're going to break the window or whatever, they were saying they couldn't break the window. Well, yeah, I can see like trying to swing a hammer or something underwater and try to break it. It may be impossible, but I don't understand why the lady, you've seen them. You've almost pulled them multiple times in my car. There are these little handles underneath and you just pull it and the whole door flies open. So just do that and then hold your breath or you're going to fly out.
But that's against air pressure, against
no,
water
I get
pressure.
It, but I know I get that. I wonder if just putting the window down, you couldn't put the window down and let water in?
There has to be like the only way to open a door underwater is like the car has to fill all the way up.
But you can't put the window down?
I guess this article I just scanned real quick doesn't say it, but I guess when I read, I assumed that the water shorted out all the electrical and she couldn't get the windows down. I guess I assumed.
Maybe that happens, but
if there's a firefighter there or someone like they can break the shit.
Yeah, they said meanwhile the deputies atop the vehicle used a myriad of tools, including a pipe pole and a Halligan bar to try to break into the vehicle. It was approximately an hour before they could get to Chow.
Yeah,
was she unconscious?
Like even underwater, a hammer and a screwdriver will break a window.
I think so too.
Like I could break a window underwater with a hammer and a screwdriver.
On what car? Because the Tesla, one of their things is super glass. They got that fucking crazy-ass glass.
I do feel something was different in this. Like, this feels very... I mean, this could be the way it happened.
That's the conspiracy of it all. She's a billionaire.
Right.
Like, who wanted her money?
There is an investigation going on.
Like, maybe the car was hacked. There's a lot of that shit flying around. Yeah.
I mean,
because like I've seen, like, again, to show you the flip side of a person that's in the vehicle and I drive it every day, I've seen people drive their Teslas under, like when hurricane water here, I've seen people around here drive their car where the water's just going over the top because the batteries are sealed. It's not not just like where there's holes where like, don't get any water in your battery holes and the thing will blow. It's not like that.
But have you seen the video of the Tesla burning underwater?
Yeah.
Because it went down a boat ramp?
I want mine to do that.
So what causes that? It literally is like burning, like the flames are on top of the water?
Their battery will not stop burning.
Now, could it be like too technologically advanced then where like maybe she's in the water and the Tesla's like, no, I won't roll your windows down. There's water outside. Something like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? I'm sure it sounds like
she did tell a friend that she often accidentally put the car in reverse instead of drive.
That is it's so hard to do that. Like, it is literally, you have to go a different direction to do it. Like, you go down for drive, you go up for reverse. You can't do it.
That friend was paid $5 million by the
Also, when you put it in reverse, the car goes... It makes that stupid space noise when you back up.
Okay, but she was doing a 3-point turn, so maybe like
could the car not sense the pond and stop the car like it does if a person's running in front of it?
Normally it would. Mine stops for things I don't want it to stop. Mine will stop. I'm like, don't go, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't believe it because I have the car. That's the only, like, when I believe it, and obviously she's dead, and my heart goes out to anybody who's dead, but I think there's more to the story because I have the car and I would put Maisie in it right now, let her drive it, and think it's the safest thing in the freaking world.
Business Insider found at least 12 complaints related to the Tesla reverse function in a database of automobile consumer complaints kept by the U.S. Department of Transportation. 7 of those complaints were from people who said the way that Tesla had designed the gear shift was confusing, resulting them in sometimes putting the car in drive when they meant to put it in reverse or vice versa. The other 5 complaints were from people who said their cars appeared to switch between drive and reverse without warning.
I've never had that. No. Neutral's hard. I'll give you that. Neutral, you got to like be delicate with it, and you got to like gently hit it up once, and it'll go into neutral. Use that for car washes and stuff like that.
Out of however many Teslas there are on the road, 7's nothing though. That's like there's going to be 5 idiots who can't fucking work anything.
but also,
you should see manual transmission people.
You should see like you do reviews for coffee makers on Amazon. Like, I don't know where to put the water in. Like,
right? Yeah.
This thing fucking sucks.
Yeah, you don't have to be smart to buy a Tesla. Yeah.
Now, I don't mean to be a conspiracy theory dickhead on Sam's last
day. That's the show now. I'm pretty sure that's the show now.
But there is easier ways to kill someone. Rather than this whole convoluted,
easier, but
untraceable and like explainable.
But this is more
someone else to blame.
But this is more
make it look like an accident.
But that was my favorite Tesla story. Was the guy that tried to kill his whole family in the Tesla? Remember that guy?
Yeah, but
that was about 6 months ago. Guy drove off a bridge trying to kill his entire family in the Tesla, and the car was too safe. So everybody lived.
Yeah, like because this would like. Are you saying all the firefighters and everybody who came to help this person
was in on it?
Was in on it, right. And then also like because it seems
no, they just genuinely couldn't do their job, which is get this lady out of the thing before she drowned.
It seemed like when I was listening to it, we had our firefighter buddies in yesterday. It kind of seemed to me, I was like, you guys are. It seems like you're not reporting that you had all the stuff you needed to have on site. Like
they, a wrecker showed up to try to tow her out, but the cable was too short.
Yeah,
that was kind of like one of the big.
Yeah. Well, that one, I mean, you can't predict, because if that record chain, if that chain was long enough, they would have pulled her out.
I've been in that situation before. Like we got a survey truck's really stuck at the bottom of a hill or something, and the first wrecker shows up and was like, "Can't do it," and they got to like call in the super wrecker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
super wreckers are cool.
They're so fucking big.
From the chat, they're saying that, quote, diver teams were scared of electrocuting themselves due to the battery.
I don't think that's a thing, though.
That made no sense.
I don't think, honestly, I don't know this to be true, but I really don't think that's a thing. All you're going to do is break the glass. You're not going to, you're not.
A rescue diver, too, they'll risk their life to save someone. Like
we met them. We've interviewed them.
They'll jump in because
it's what they do.
Listen, ask Vladimir Putin, like, you can give someone something to cause them to have a heart attack that's untraceable. You know what I'm saying?
Let me call him.
I'm just saying, like, that shit happens. There's ways to assassinate people and kill people that no one would. I mean, like, if this person just had a random heart attack, that would be the easiest to explain.
But then they've discovered the strontium in his system, and they know it's a state level attack, and there's only like 5 fucking actors in the world.
You don't know how conspiracies work, Tom.
It's like ruining the segment.
It's like baby's first conspiracy. It's fucking crazy.
You said, motherfucker.
We're gonna kill her by making her Tesla go in reverse. Then she'll be in the water for 2 hours, and no one can figure it out.
It's a terrible way to die.
Putin can send somebody to London with a capsule of strontium and get in their tea or whatever. Kim Jong-il can do that thing where he has somebody in North Korea and South Korea like hire 2 ladies to tag a guy with the fucking bioagent or whatever.
Yeah.
He can do that kind of stuff. But like that's very limited. That's very higher upper echelon. Like this is how like somebody who wanted to get a billionaire's money would do it. They'd get a hacker to hack the fucking Tesla and have her back into the pond where you couldn't get the cable down. This is like billionaire level shit if it is what that.
Let me help you out, guys, to make it, because I do like to leave, because I can feel we're edging to the end of this. I do like to leave you with a little bit of doubt. There have been cases that I've read about on Reddit and other Tesla forums where people, not that it's an easy car to hack, but if Ross were able to get my credentials or have access to my phone or have a key card and clone it in some way, then you have access to my car. For instance, like Andrea knows where my car is everywhere because it's on her phone as well.
Yeah.
So there are ways like she can change the radio while I'm driving. She can change the air conditioning while I'm driving. She can open the doors. I mean, there is something to it. I mean, there is if you wanted access to it.
But we couldn't kill you, right?
I don't think so. I don't.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, I mean, you can
I'll ask Andrew.
Yeah, she knows. Guaranteed she knows.
All right. Okay, let's take a break. When we come back, Sam is going to read some final emails.
Yeah, man.
Who the fuck is going to do it after? I don't know.
I don't know. And I didn't even want to ask you yet. Like, I don't want you to make you mad, because I know, it's not, nobody likes doing it. The name of the band, let's see if I can find the name here. The name of the band is Sweat. We're going to go out with like some rock and roll for the last couple songs. The name of the song is Love Child. We'll be right back with more on Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan.
If you're looking for an amazing date night idea, you got to check out the Tom Papa Good Stuff Tour. It's March 23rd at the Dr. Phillips in the Steinmetz Hall, which was recently voted the 11th best venue in the world.
Well, it's got 2 awards, really. Okay. One of them is for its sound, and it's considered one of the best concert halls to actually hear a person either speak or play music in. And then the other thing it won was Architectural Digest said that it is one of, I don't even think it's 11, it's in the 11.
Oh, one of the 11
It could be like number 4, I don't know, but it is like one of the most beautiful, Architecture Digest says, one of the most beautiful halls in the world. It's like up there with Sydney Opera House.
It's crazy, yeah.
And you can see Tom Papa there. It's the 23rd, 7 p.m. Tickets are only $35, and you get to be in Steinmetz. It'd be worth $35 just to go if Tom Papa wasn't there.
No, and you also know you're going to get a great show with Tom Papa, legendary comedian. He's a pro of pros when it comes to comedy.
He really is.
And it's his Good Stuff tour.
Bring your mom. Bring your family. I mean, like, he's that type of comedian where he's not going to ruffle everybody's feathers.
And again, it's March 23rd. You can get your tickets by going to tomandan.com. You'll see Tom Papa's Good Stuff tour right there. You can click through and get your tickets, or you can go to drphillips.com and look it up. Again, it's March 23rd and grab your tickets there. But it's going to be a great show, and it's March 23rd, and we'll see you. I have no ending. I was going good.
You kept going, and
I don't know why.
This is doing a wrestling promo.
I was like, oh, why am I
going to tell you something? We're going to be there, and we're going to beat your ass, and we're going to do the body slam, and then I'm coming to get you, and then we're going to do it again. I'm like, is it Hulk Hogan over here won't shut his goddamn mouth.
I got stuck in a loop. Oh, bye-bye.
Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom. Sam's here. It's our last official day as our producer. And again, I'm sure she'll pop in from time to time in the future.
It would be funny that you say that and she never does.
Yeah.
But I don't anticipate that happening.
If I was a listener, I'd listen to Semantics the next episode. Yep. She'd probably have her own thoughts.
Well, the next episode is the
less
political
than...
Throw some money to the Patreon. Support that. Support up-and-coming young podcasters. Boy, is it good to be able to say that.
Go on the Semantics cruise.
Yeah.
Did you know she has a cruise coming up?
Yes, I did know that.
She has it's a kid.
Team No Kids.
Team No Kids.
Adults
cruise.
only. You know what that means.
Fucking.
When is that cruise?
That is June 16th. Go to semanticsatsea.com if you want to sign up. It's a Virgin ship, so it's going to be really nice and
How
no
did
kids.
you get Tony to book a primetime cruise?
Didn't use Tony.
Not Tony.
I have my own travel agency that sponsors Semantics.
Indeed.
That is Tim Cruise Travel Company. If you want to reach out to him, he does more than just cruises.
Yep.
He helped me plan my Ireland trip next month. So
there you go.
Yeah, come party with me on a boat.
Go on there for my birthday.
Yeah, it's right
without
around
my
your
family.
We sail out on Father's Day.
Would that be weird if I'm on Father's Day? I'm like, guys, I'm hugging them, and I'm on the
great
Semantics,
Father's Day gift,
and I'm on the Semantics cruise, and I go out because my birthday's June 12th. I go out, turn 48. I go out and I just, get a hall pass, and I'm just fucking everything on the boat.
Yeah, it doesn't count on international waters.
No, fucking everything. I tried to get a blowjob from this one. Never mind. That's a different time. I'll tell that story a different time. And Steve from Maximum Security cock-blocked me, and I'll tell him that to his face. Yep, I'll tell him that to his face.
Sam, you want to do some emails?
Sure.
I don't have a sound for that unless you want to do mail on mail. But...
No, we'll just go.
Oh, the number of people that wrote me and said, like, what are you going to do for mail on mail? Like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I don't know. Nothing can be done.
Again, that's insulting.
I mean, I laugh at it. I don't, it's fine. It's insulting to Sam and me.
It is like saying, like, well, who's going to read the weather once Daniel's gone, not the producer
why
anymore.
would you say that? Okay, anyway.
So we just skip to Drew reading it?
Yeah.
I'm reading so many questions. I don't have Sam's voice.
All right, this one is from Sharp Square, who we just saw last week at the Arnold Palmer Invitational.
Yes, yes.
It says, Sharp Square's handicap on Sam leaving the show. When evaluating NFL teams, one must consider if the organization has alignment in the building. Is the structure in place to have the team's objectives, standards, and plan of execution in place in order to achieve the team's goals? Sam has brought this to the show in a way that everything is aligned as far as bookings and recording schedules, but more importantly, keeping the team on task so that the creative side can cook in a seamless and fluid manner. Wherever you choose to go, Sam, the team will get better. As far as T&D, you will always be a wild card to bet on because funny covers a lot of spreads. Thank you, Sam, for adding value to the team we all love.
Aw, that's awesome. Jeff's a good dude. You didn't know his name was Jeff until I said it just now.
No,
I could see that. I could see you gather. I could see the words come out of my mouth, and you were like, "Yes, it's Jeff." I knew his name was Jeff. You met him for the first time at the Arnold Palmer Invitational. And you insulted Jeff's wife. And you embarrassed me in front of Jeff's wife.
He wrote a lot of gambling references that only I understand. Jeff is too confusing for everybody.
No, I love Jeff. I love Jeff.
No, like Sam doesn't understand half of what the analogies.
It was a heartfelt message from Jeff.
He said it in his betting love language.
Yeah, you are a mean
This
man.
is a question for Ross.
Okay.
I was recently visiting the old McDonald's menu song. Do you recall the one from the 80s? Evidently, there was a playable record and a $1 million prize if a school classroom could recite the whole verse without messing it up. I wondered if Ross remembered the entire verse.
It was 2 all beef patties, special sauce,
lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
Yeah. And then it was the same as, I think we were talking about We Are the World. You would get like a little square piece of plastic that you could put on your record player, and it would play We Are the World. McDonald's did the same thing with the Big Mac song. You'd get like if you get a Happy Meal, you get like a little square piece of plastic. You go home to your little Fisher-Price record player, drop the needle, and it would play the Big Mac song.
Good morning, class. Today we're going to learn the McDonald's menu song and give a listener out there a chance to win $1 million. So, repeat after me. Repeat after me. No.
Hold on, push
Love it.
Here goes.
How ridiculous is it that McDonald's marketing team tricked fucking public schools across the entire nation to recite fast food Big Mac songs?
I mean, not that surprising.
That was before old Michelle Obama got in there and made it healthy.
Yeah, all these fat asses in there now. Look at all the kids. It worked.
That's some fucking brilliant marketing.
Well, after you told me that McDonald's is in the land business, and then the light bulb went off, and I'm like, they're geniuses.
They were really targeting kids at this time because I remember they were like one of the best playgrounds in town. They had like a big Mayor McCheese where you could climb up in his head.
The jail.
And it was like bars.
Yes.
But it was like for a 5-year-old, it was terrifying because it was like 30-something feet off the ground.
Very impressive.
You had to climb up a ladder.
Fiberglass.
And then they had like a Grimace slide and stuff. They had like all the characters as playground equipment. It was badass.
Yeah, you would ride like the spring.
Yeah, the Fry Guys.
Yeah,
the Fry Guys were springy
and
ones.
And then Birdie. Remember Birdie? She had a ride. I was a little hot for Birdie because Birdie's like a thick girl, right? Birdie's like a hot, sweet, thick girl. Here, I want to finish the song.
You be playing this.
Big Mac McDLT, a quarter pounder with some cheese fillet, a fish, a hamburger, a cheeseburger.
This is the different one.
Yeah, this is the full menu.
Larger size of salad, chef or garden, or a chicken salad, oriental, big breakfast, egg McMuffin, hot cakes and sausage, maybe biscuits, bacon, egg and cheese.
I like saying oriental.
For dessert, hot apple pies and sundaes, 3 varieties of salsa, corn, 3 kinds of shakes.
Ching chong oriental.
Chocolate chip cookies and a drink, a Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, an orange drink, a Sprite and coffee, decaf, 2, a low-fat milk, also an orange juice.
A couple extra sweet and saucy.
I love McDonald's, good time, great taste, and I get this all at one place. Got it? Got it!
You caught that too, right? Like you're like, I can't say that. What are you doing? What are you doing?
That one must have been a little bit before my time. I remember the Big Mac coming on.
I remember this one. And you
sauce.
guys, do you guys forget that my dad used to collect all of the McDonald's Happy Meal toys, and then he would assemble them with, like, he would take an afternoon. He'd sit there with like his whiskey and Coke, and he would assemble one like perfectly. Like he would, because they would come in a sheet of plastic like a car, and you would bend the pieces out.
Oh yeah,
and then you'd put them together. They'd snap together, and then my dad would take his time. He'd like even use like an X-Acto knife to cut
the little
tabs,
off.
Yeah, and then he'd snap them all together, and we go, Dad Lee, get in here! I made Mayor McCheese hot rod, and I'd run in there, and I'm like, oh, Dad! No, he wouldn't curse, but I was like, oh, that's great, Dad. And then he would take it, and this is how you knew we were trash, and why I'm still trash. Then what do you do when you
glass case?
I want to hug you right now, man.
Yes.
You're trash.
I can see it it in my eye, in my mind. I
want to hug
see
you. It was my
trash.
And my dad would go into our
glass.
It was wood and glass.
Shelves.
It was Hooker Furniture Company. It was a cherry china cabinet where you would normally put like precious china.
Hello, Hooker Furniture. I need a curio for my McToys.
And he would open it up and he would place his McToys in there and he'd angle it and then he'd shut it nicely and that's where we would display our McToys.
And those toys were made in Missouri. It was a different time.
It was a different time.
They made this in Missouri.
As hell. Those are expensive ass pieces of plastic.
All right,
man,
next
I forgot
email.
about that.
All right, this one says, "Goodbye, Sam. Hi, show. Just listened to the BDM show and heard the news about Sam leaving, which is sad to hear, but also excited that she will land on something great next. I have a few questions/suggestions. 1. Would Sam perhaps be interested in doing a weekly or monthly bit? Something like Ross does. In studio now and then, or even just a call-in on the BDM or Friday show. A call-in from a travel blog would be cool. On the listener end, that would be great, still getting to hear the personalities we all love. Again, I do have my own show. If you want to,
I love that this is happening to Sam now. Wait, this is my
weather,
my dream. No, this is the.
I have my own Twitch channel.
Where's Drunken Daniel, my favorite characters in the morning.
Social media.
We do a show, and they're like, I don't know about that.
It's not the same.
Like they're like, what? Oh, we want Sam to come back to hear her voice again. And you're like, I've been doing a show for 7 years.
That's fine. All right.
2. With Sam leaving, what will become of the Mail on Mail segment? Tom, we love you, but let's face it, you can't read. And you said that you're not hiring anyone else, so who is going to read the long-ass emails
forget I was on the show, motherfucker? Like, I'm here.
I may have a solution. AI. There have been text-to-voice programs for a while. I have a freeware one. I think it's called TS Speech. You just copy and paste the text into it and hit enter and it talks. You should find a sexy voice version, or even better, can we pay Sam to sell her voice, like they do with Alexas? There has to be some cheap software for that. Record Sam saying a bunch of random stuff into a program that will turn it into text-to-speech app. I'll look into it. Number 3. I know you guys felt awkward.
She's leaving in like 10 minutes.
Hold on. Before you leave, can you stay an extra hour? Record
every word in the dictionary.
Then we're just going to use AI.
She's got to go.
To read emails. We'll just steal your voice.
Yeah.
Or, that's fine.
Or, hear me out. Dan could read the emails.
Not the same.
It's
not the same.
Number 3, I know you guys felt awkward on the BDM show talking about Sam moving on, but it seemed like Sam was really leaning into the whole OnlyFans joke.
Pervert!
She brought it up so many times.
I knew he
started
had to bury this as the third thing he said, so he didn't seem like a pervert.
That's what everybody said. But by the way, you'll be rich beyond your wildest dreams, Sam.
Oh, wow.
She brought it up so many times I started to wonder, is this actually happening? If not, don't play with our emotions like that. However, if it is, ... I'm going to need a link. Sam, you're awesome. Super sad to see you go, but you're going to do great wherever and whatever you end up doing. Thank you for all the years of content at TND. Also, I appreciate you guys dedicating the show to explaining and talking about it. I hate it when an on-air personality just disappears.
The Daniel you hate.
So, well, that's the old school radio.
Yeah.
Like you're in a contract
we wish
negotiation.
him well.
And then you never meant like, no, don't mention him ever again.
He's dead.
Well, you go back to podcasting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now, I know you guys must have obviously talked about Sam doing OnlyFans. Has anybody talked about Trav? That's what I'd like to see doing.
Right?
Yeah, me too.
Now, he's got a honey-baked ham.
Yeah, he does have a ham.
I just thought...
He's the ham.
Am I allowed to say that? We were talking about that earlier this week. I think that's okay.
What would
glaze
be
that ham?
Yeah, he's got a big ham.
Oh, yeah.
Not big. It's shapely, but, it's a ham.
The most funny would be Sam goes to the monsters.
Hey, y'all.
All right. Okay. I see that. I can see that. In what capacity?
On Monday mornings, she's in there. Yeah.
I start singing Hot Dog Soup.
Yeah.
2 minutes of comedy with Sam.
That's the comedy.
I would support that.
So, Sam,
I'll dress up in a costume.
OnlyFans. Let's talk about it.
Oh, my God. You're the third. You're a pervert.
You did mention it a couple times on the BDM show that we had on Monday.
Yeah.
Is there any new news on that? Or
Nude news.
Sam's nude news. That's the segment.
Yeah, that's my new segment. I'm going to be reading the news with topless.
That burned hot.
On my
I want to say
OnlyFans.
early 2000s, that burned hot. I did subscribe to the nude news, and I would watch it, and I'd be like, the stories are better.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. know. I'm contemplating. We'll see how things go with Semantics and Semantics SC and Twitch. If not, we might do.
So you guys heard it here. Unsubscribe from all her shit.
Yeah.
So that she ends up fucking OnlyFans. Go to the Patreon.
Wait.
Go to the Patreon
if you sign up,
twisted motherfucker.
Pull the fucking plug. Remove all support.
He's a twisted motherfucker.
If you are Travis's employer, fire him.
You scream.
Force them.
Hold. You hold your boner down like Braveheart, and then the horses run out the.
Steady.
How much could I make off 1 month? Because everyone's going to cancel after 1 month.
No, not if you keep putting it out.
Keep putting stuff out.
Because I'm gonna keep it going to see what happens Monday.
I just found out that
those
women.
are Mud Dick Mondays.
I just found out 2 days ago that women fart up their pussy.
Come on,
I didn't know that. I never thought about farts going the front way and not going the back way. I always thought when Andrea farted, it would go up the back of her pants. But she says sometimes it goes up the front of her pants.
That makes sense. Every once in a while, you get one that gets trapped under the balls.
I know.
Or whatever,
I never thought about this. I never thought about it. Put a couple of those on OnlyFans. Couple of up farts.
We'll tell you if it happens.
Yeah.
Yo, here and here first.
Yeah.
You guys will find out. Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. This one says
It'd be weird
email
if she started one letting nobody know about it.
I know.
Secret little side
There
project.
are people I know that do that.
Yeah.
I have a.
There's a listener checking every day.
I have a person. There's a person that I know that has an OnlyFans that I know of, and they don't think I know their OnlyFans.
Really?
And I know.
Do I know them?
I know a couple people.
Yeah, you know them.
Oh, you're gonna tell me after.
Yeah, tell me.
I'll tell everybody. I'll tell everybody, but they don't know that I know. But I know.
You know who just started one? Buckethead.
And then Sam, me and Daniel are looking.
What would your name be? What would your name be?
What would your OnlyFans account be?
Yeah, what would Twain 69?
No, it would be Tom Van.
Hot dog
the real
fan.
Tom Van.
Tom Van, your old boss.
Using my notoriety for my OnlyFans money. I know marketing.
No, if you're going to subscribe to her, she's going to see your name.
No, they don't see
the real Tom Van.
You can't see. You can't see subscribers.
It's me, Tom Van.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I researched it. It's the only. I researched that more than the goddamn Kate Middleton story.
I knew it.
In fact, I did. That was the whole morning. The Kate Middleton thing. I was 5 minutes.
I knew
it. The rest of it was, can someone see your email address when you subscribe to their OnlyFans?
No, Tom Van on OnlyFans. That's going to make you a certain amount of money. Drunky the Horny Bear. That's where you make the big bucks.
All right.
This one, email for the Friday Free Show, strip clubs. Please refer to me anonymously. Thank you. I appreciate you putting that at the top because sometimes I'll just read it and at the bottom they're like, don't say my name. Over the past 12 months,
That's something for you to watch out for in the future, Dan.
Yes, it is. I've been to a strip club 6 times.
We like to read people's names, especially when they say not to. That's our favorite thing.
I have a really long one from Big Rick that he said he wanted to be anonymous that I'm debating reading.
You should read it. Burn it down.
Over the past 12 months, I've been to strip clubs 6 times, bringing my lifetime total to about a dozen. A few things were very different right away. In South Florida, 2 separate clubs were ridiculously aggressive. Walking to the bar to get a beer, I was accosted and finally assaulted by a dancer. She grabbed my jeans, looked me in the eye, and asked, "Do you want to come?" I'm not shy.
I like that. I have no problem with them if I'm not in a back room and they're holding me hostage. I'm totally okay with a little grab of the penis, a slap of the ass, tap my balls a little bit, and say, "Hey, you want me to put it in my mouth or something?"
Services.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm not going to take you up on it, but I'm certainly okay with because that's as close as I'm ever going to come to. That's it.
This is a South Florida thing. Believe me, my friends have told me.
Yeah. They're aggressive. They're aggressive.
I think we all agree it's not assault.
No.
I'm not shy, but I was caught off guard, and I said, "I think I need to get a couple drinks in me first."
Oh, nerd.
In a second club in Fort
Seriously, if you say that to them, you're done. You're out. You're done. If they walk up to you and tap your penis and they're like, "Hey, you want to come?" and you're like, "I gotta get some drinks first."
Yeah. Are you a man or not?
It wasn't a hard no. Let's give him that. It wasn't a no.
In a second club in Fort Lauderdale, I found a table near the stage. When you sit at a table near the stage,
they don't sit at the stage.
Girls come by and offer dances. In this club, they kind of straddle your lap and then start making offers. First thing, when a girl sits her whole weight down on you and you aren't really prepared, letting out an audible humph is not good manners.
This person.
Who is this?
Yeah, this is.
He wants to be anonymous.
This is a child.
Second thing, within seconds, rather than being offered a dance, I was offered the, quote, full menu. At first, I thought, ooh, maybe I'm special. These girls don't offer everything to everybody.
Yes, they do.
But after it continued to happen, I realized I was in what amounts to be a brothel. The last thing is money. In South Florida...
You're special, first mistake.
Yeah, exactly. At a strip club, take that out of your mind.
I'm special. No, you're not.
In South Florida and Jacksonville, I felt pretty rich. I'm not, but the level of attention a couple $100 got was way more than my expectation.
Oh, you should see Daytona. You
In
bring
Atlanta-
$100 bill in Daytona, you're king of the world.
In Atlanta, I am poor. I tried to slide a bouncer a 20 for a table and was laughed at.
Yeah.
I played it off like it was an accident and slipped him the hundo, and he laughed again. Partner, you and I are not in the same galaxy. I've heard Atlanta has amazing strip clubs, and they're hard to get into.
I've heard that too.
Yeah,
And we're going to take in a few when I go to the cabin. We're leaving Maisie alone with
Nice.
Dansby, and then me and Andrew are going to go up there, and I'm going to try to get my wife to suck some black tits.
It is spring break. I mean,
What? I mean, it's
Spring break.
I don't know why that. I'm kind of offended at your reaction, to tell you the truth.
Now, what? I don't know this guy's name, obviously, but what's
Right.
your fucking problem going to a strip club complaining about literally everything they do at a strip
I mean,
club?
that you described strip
When we were
clubs.
listening to the same email, it's like everything he said was
I walked
like,
into
then don't
Great
go there.
Clips and they tried to give me a haircut. No shit.
No, well, I think he was surprised by the brothel element of it. And me and Daniel were kind of surprised.
Has
when
he
we-
listened to this show? You
Well-
guys have talked about it.
Well, I haven't.
They'll shake you down.
I
Oh my
haven't-
God, those girls were very
Well,
aggressive.
that was in San Francisco that me and Daniel basically were offered the same thing. Like
Garden of Eden?
Immediately, they brought us back and they're like, "Here's the menu of
Yeah.
sex services, and what do you want?" Like right when we
Did
walked
they
in,
have weird shit like?
Yeah.
I mean,
they all
suck
have-
toes.
No, they're not doing that.
No. But I mean, they had it like too far. I mean, I think you could.
it was like hand, mouth, the whole thing.
hand, mouth,
Hand to mouth.
Double,
Yeah.
you can get double.
You get two at
Yeah,
one
yeah.
time.
All right.
I didn't see any butt.
No butt.
I didn't see
No,
any
no,
butt.
no. That's a.
But and all blowjobs, I think, had a condom, which I'm like,
And so I never experienced
I'm
that
outta
before. Usually there's some sort of when you go to the back room and then they start negotiating stuff. But
Yeah,
in
we went
South
right
Florida,
for it,
it may be pretty more way more brazen, like San Francisco or whatever, like bigger cities. I guess, and they're not afraid of it being an undercover
I feel
cop or
like
whatever.
bigger cities and also smaller cities, right? I feel like if you went to or like I always have, maybe this isn't true. Maybe I got this from Dusk Till Dawn. But I like to think that in the middle of nowhere,
I get a lot of them
there
Dusk Till
is-
Dawn,
yeah,
yeah.
I get a lot of my facts from Dusk Till Dawn. I think in the middle of nowhere, there's going to be a strip club where you walk
Called
in.
the Titty Twister?
Yeah, it was the Titty Twister, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, this place is fucking great. I'm going to come here every night.
And then
it's too far out of the way.
They didn't notice that it was built on the side of a giant canyon.
Yeah.
With
Like into a cave, like where bats would be or something.
When you parked in the parking lot, you're like, this shit's on the side of a canyon. Because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when they pan out at the end, it's like an old pyramid, and then there's a bunch of semi trucks, and they're over the side, which is so
Spoiler
awesome.
alert. Oh my God. It's been like 30 years, dude.
How inefficient was that penis gun, too?
Oh yeah, the old penis.
You get the
gun.
hell out of here.
I forgot you were here.
I forgot you were here too. When I heard the voice, I was turned around.
Who is that?
And then I heard this tiny voice like,
Hello, the fucking little penis. Hello, the fucking little penis got that.
the fuck was that? Is that a mouse?
All right, let's do one more email.
One more. Well, then I gotta
Last
figure out
email,
which
okay.
one is going to be the last one. We got
Last
Burger
email
King
ever.
SpongeBob.
No, stop sending email right now.
Yeah.
We got
No
plumbing
more.
clogs. We
Yeah.
got a John Stamos
I'm still
story.
thinking about Ross's brilliant idea to cripple the semantics empire to force them to OnlyFans.
She
I'm like,
said it.
this guy's
She
fucking
said, let's see how it goes. Take it all down.
No.
Raise all support. Make
I was
this
like,
happen.
I was like, my
Force the
God,
fans.
this man should be a political candidate. He knows how to manipulate some shit.
Oh, I don't know which one to read here. Should I read Big Rick's long one and not
Hey,
and
Big
not
Rick.
keep him anonymous?
Absolutely.
Should I read the Burger King SpongeBob story, the plumbing clog story,
Plumbing. I love a good plumbing clog.
John Stamos,
Out Big Rick.
Out Big Rick. All right, Big Rick, this is it.
What did he do? Is it something really bad?
I don't know. I haven't read it.
Oh, okay.
That is straight up a
and
page
it says
and a
keep
half
me
email.
anonymous?
That is a
It
lot
says
of text.
I have to be on the anonymous side of things here.
Then hold on a second. I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah. How bad is this?
The subject is, have you had really crazy encounters? So it's a crazy encounter story.
Yeah, but did he do something bad?
No, you got abducted.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't read this. What if he does admit to well, we should add him, right?
I don't add anybody because I don't care about anybody.
So my boss at Best Buy.
I'll read a different one if you guys want me to.
He works at Best Buy. I'm joking.
All right, I'm going to read the Burger King SpongeBob because EJ brought me Burger King.
Right. Okay.
It says, "Hey, Sam, Tom, and Dan, kind of long email, but I was listening to a Friday Free Show and heard Sam mention the SpongeBob on top of the Burger King. That happened in my little town of Vermilion, Ohio. I just wanted to tell you a little insight to the story. The dude that put it up there, let's just call him BJ for the story, worked at that Burger King and was a big partier, talking blackout poop your pants partier." Has anyone here blackout pooped their pants? Okay.
No.
I've peed the bed before.
I've never done
lots
that.
of pee-pee.
At
That's the norm.
At a house party in a crap hole apartment across the street from the Burger King, the plan evolved. He bought the massive inflatable SpongeBob from a flea market in the area from a Korea man and wanted to pull off a prank with it, but wasn't sure what to do.
Korea man.
That's what it says.
God damn it.
He talked about it with his band of trash friends who all held bad-at-life jobs at every place in town, from pizza places to the local speedway.
Hey, man, I bought this SpongeBob off Korea, man.
Mind you, these are 30-year-old adult poopy pants partiers, so this idiot shows...
Wait a minute. This whole gang of partiers,
They're in their
all
30s.
shit in their pants?
Yeah.
33 is not old.
And they're proud of it. They're like, yeah, we're the shit your pants guy.
The guy that owns the laundromat hates these motherfuckers.
This idiot chose his own workplace to climb on top of and blow it up. The problem with our town is once you tell one person your plan, they play the telephone game, and before you know it, the whole town knows.
You guys hear? The shit pants gang is putting up SpongeBob on the Burger King.
So he pulls off the prank, and
With Korea man.
You guys hear? Korea man sold a SpongeBob to the shit pants gang, and they're gonna blow up the Burger King.
So he pulls off this prank, and I kid you not, within hours of the Burger King opening, the manager had contacted the police, and they came to review the video. The same car was parked in the parking lot as was seen on the tape, and behind the counter stood the same idiot in the same Burger King uniform that was also seen on the video recording.
That's him. That's Korea man. Cuff him.
So, Tom, I want to hear a shout out about what an idiot this guy was to wear his work uniform and park in the same area he always does. For all we know, BJ was probably wearing his Burger King name tag while committing the perfect prank. Mike from Ohio.
Oh, that reminds me of that Burger King video that was really popular when viral videos went viral, and he can't play it anymore.
The lettuce on the floor?
No, it was the... It's like a, I can't even talk about it.
Well, the thing, like, nowadays...
I want to read this one. I'll keep this one anonymous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just from
You got a new one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Fresh off the printer.
Wow,
This is not
new.
Big Rig.
No.
Absolutely
Paper's
not.
still hot.
This is Rig Bic. Good evening, T&D crew. I was at work last night, and myself and my boss were chatting with one of our customers on
Hold
the
on,
topic.
is this gonna? He said he's at work.
I had to open
I don't know where this person works.
I was over by the bass in the audio section.
I don't know who this is, but he changes jobs every 3 weeks anyway, so who fucking cares?
Truth comedy. One of our customers and I were on the topic of questionable and embarrassing sexual encounters.
Oh, no.
I recalled an event where I started conversing with a local law practicing woman. I met this young lady through Tinder, and we went on 2 dates and hit things off. We went on a third, and that was where her and I engaged in sexual activity after our date. Her room was filled with many items, including a guitar in its case, and the bathroom connected to a large walk-in closet, as well as a rather large apartment bathroom that had a bathtub that felt like I was trying to step over a hurdle to get into and out of. After our sexual encounters, we would always take a shower. There was a
I never do that.
No?
Yeah,
No.
I do it before.
I would shower before, but after
Yeah.
I'm done fucking,
What about all the
I go to the bathroom.
masseuse juice?
There's not a lot of
Yeah.
juice.
That doesn't bother
My
me.
wife's older too, so there's less juice. So I go right to the bathroom, and
Oh, my God.
sometimes I wipe it, sometimes I don't, and sometimes I just pull the pants up, and I'm like, good night.
Yeah,
The
fine.
older the berry, the lesser the juice.
I'll be laughing at that.
There was a definite naughty side to her, and to say the least, I thoroughly enjoyed that side of her. But that's neither here nor there.
So far, the highlight of this email is unusually large tub size.
Right.
Yeah, I like a big tub though.
We went on another date, had our fun, and a few days later, I was called over for a booty call. I heed the call, I head over, and we were chilling in her living room, a very zen space in her living quarters where her apartment overlooks one of the lakes.
I was never called as a booty call. I would call booty calls.
Yeah.
But I've never been called as a booty call.
Yeah,
Too
yeah.
small for booty call.
Too small for booty
Yeah,
call.
yeah.
So we started getting intimate in her living room, and we, in time, engage in some sexual activity. We head over to her bedroom. I throw her onto the bed and start pumping her good.
Oh, come on, man.
She would say, oh, I can't read this. I want Drew to read this.
Oh, make him read it. It's your last day. You can do whatever you want.
Can you read this quote right here?
Right under where it says, again, I'm not Big Rick.
Oh, God.
She would say, I'm your little cum dumpster. Come all over my face and let me eat it.
Give that back to Sam right now.
Nobody says that.
God damn it. We wanted Sam to say it for the air.
That's for my OnlyFans.
God damn it. Now my AI is going to sound like Drew. Every time I'm whacking it, Drew.
So after I am working hard enough to build up a legitimate sweat, she says those magical words. So she gets on her knees, takes off my condom. Oh, good for you. Starts giving me a good mouth hug. And as I'm standing there relaxing and enjoying her efforts while I'm enjoying this,
it's gotta taste like shit.
I look to my right and instantly I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? As she's blowing me and I'm in a state of shock, I'm literally getting soft in her mouth. She starts getting kind of upset and asking me what's wrong. Am I not your little cum dumpster? And why is your dick getting soft?
Oh, my butthole plug came out. I'm deflating.
And here I am.
Butt plug fell out.
And here I am.
I'm deflating.
Looking and eventually asking her, what is that? She looks up, what? As she's still trying to keep me hard. I point to my right at the guitar case and I say, what's that? She looks to her left and says to me,
it's Vern Troyer's ghost. It's the ghost of Vern Troyer.
Have you never seen a loaded and ready to go AK-47? People don't fuck with me. And I'm scared as fuck now and say, no, I haven't. And she proceeds to continue to blow me. In my mind, I have to leave because now I don't feel comfortable
at all. Wait a minute, she's blowing you and she's like, what? You've never seen a loaded AK-47, you fucking pussy?
Yeah, and then she starts sucking your dick again?
Yeah.
Why did that make you scared? You know what I'm saying? Like, you start pointing at you?
Where does the tub come into play?
Did you think she was going to murder you? Like,
put your body in the tub.
Anyway.
So I eventually finish. So he did finish.
Oh, yeah. A good man.
I eventually finish. We go to the shower, as is tradition.
Oh, here we go with the tub.
And as we are in said shower, I'm trying to figure out how to get out of the shower and head the fuck home. I have to pee. This is a great excuse to get out of the shower. So I politely excuse myself and say, hey, I'm going to get out.
Pee in the shower.
I'm going to get out of the shower. I have to pee. I lift my leg up high and go to step out of the bathtub, and boom, the fucking shower curtain is slammed shut by this 5'2" tiny pocket-sized person's hand. You can just pee in the shower.
Oh.
What? You can just pee in here. I've never seen a man pee before. Just pee in here.
You know, I had Andrea ask me that one time, like, let me see you pee.
Really?
Just for science. She's like, I've never seen a penis pee.
Has she ever held it while you peed?
No.
I did that. Because I wanted to see if I could feel it going through the rod.
I had a girlfriend that did that.
One.
I had hold on, let me see.
Clip.
Guys, are we clear? We got it. We got it. No, she's never held it. But I did have a girlfriend asked to hold it, and I obliged. But we were at an awards ceremony. Mm-hmm. It was like the bathroom of the award ceremony. It was like that Clear Channel. It was like employee awards.
Oh, she's kinky.
Yeah.
That's odd for Andrea to ask.
It wasn't Andrea. It was a different girl.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's the old one. That makes perfect sense.
There was a bit of back and forth where I'm saying no and she's saying yes, and I'm still trying to leave. I legitimately scared and just don't care if I have clothing anymore. I need to leave. So I eventually agree, okay, I'm going to pee in the shower, but I'm going to face the wall. If the soap holder on the wall,
Blair Witch.
If the soap holder on the wall is midnight, I'm facing 11:59 and she is 9 o'clock to me. I eventually put my hand on the wall and have a bit of stage fright, but start going pee. My stream is a bit weak at first because I can't relax, but eventually I just started relaxing and the pee is coming out with ease.
How do you remember all of this?
I eventually relaxed a bit, and my body then turns to her a bit more, and that's when she surprised me. In the blink of an eye, she swoops down and puts her face right in my stream of pee and starts moaning. Oh, it feels
like, you're pissing on me, you motherfucker. Okay. I'm going to get my gun and kill you.
I immediately turn to right as fast as possible while still going, and I finish while she's reaching around, grabbing my dick tip while I'm still going pee and yelling at me about how bad she wants it.
This is a lot. This is too much.
Yeah, if it was
this
me,
is fan
I wouldn't even want my name associated with this email.
Please say my name.
This is, can't take this back. We did it out, but it's live.
I eventually wrap things up, get my clothing on while I'm still very damp, and I eventually leave. Our, quote, relationship lasted another 2 or 3 days worth of texting, and that's when I eventually just faded our conversation away into nothingness.
So, Big Rick, you kissed this girl after you pissed in her face. That's awesome, dude.
I'm not into... I've never done the pee-pee thing. I'm not a...
People are into it, though.
Yeah.
We've seen it.
That's fair.
They like it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, he does reiterate, please keep this anonymous.
What are you doing?
This is someone else.
It's never him.
You know what?
We're joking
Hold
around.
on a second. You know what? It was me. It was me. I
This is
admit
Daniel's
it.
email.
This was my email, and I did it. And you know what? And I deserve everything I get.
I feel like as long as we don't say the lady was Party Patch Tracy, we're fine.
Hey, that'll throw him off the trail.
Well, Sam, we,
Do you guys want one news story before we get out of here?
Yeah.
To cleanse the piss story, maybe.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
I feel like I need a shower.
Yeah, that's just me.
All right, banana prices are going to go up from global warming. That's not the story, though.
What are the Savannah bananas going to do?
Potassium.
What are the Savannah bananas going to do?
If you live in Fukuyama, Japan, there's this cat that fell into a chemical tank, and it will kill you if you touch it. Don't touch any cats.
Oh, Joker
in
cat.
Fukuyama, Japan.
That's a Joker cat.
The story we're going to talk about, though, Idris Elba. He is now in charge of building a city in Africa.
Really?
Yeah.
God, why?
He's building an eco city off the coast of West Africa. It's going to be all wind and solar to provide the power. Elba says, "Are we ever going to make a profit? I don't think so. But it's about being self-reliant. It's about bringing an economy that feeds itself, that has growth potential. So he wants to create this city in Africa that is going to be self-sustaining and a model of the future."
Is it some a life dream of his to build this city in Africa for?
He says he wants to change the perception of Africa as an aid model. So when you think of Africa now, you think of Sally Struthers saying the poor starving children with the flies on their big
you build wells
eyes.
and
they have resources, and
it's one of the bigger continents, and they got stuff, and there's cities there, and he wants to build this brand new eco city, be a jewel and restore the image of Africa.
What would be awesome? I mean, it sounds amazing, but the first thing I think of is that don't most things that don't have good infrastructure start to crumble because of corruption, or wouldn't you need some sort of an army? Or
you do need
you're gonna
an
need
inherent power structure to keep control.
Yeah,
sure.
you're going to need to be able to keep out, because look at Haiti. I mean, right now it's good. Lord have mercy.
But there are plenty of countries in Africa that are stable.
Oh, there are massive metropolises, cities there. I mean, it's not we don't think of that, but yes, absolutely.
And Idris Elba also going to set up a film studio. So that's one of the big draws. Idris Elba's own personal film studio is going to be there.
Did they mention what country?
Yeah, it's in rural Sherbro Island off the coast of West Africa, Sierra Leone, where, by the way, less than a third of homes in Sierra Leone have electricity right now.
Whoa. I think that's where the Grizz and the Grizz's wife were. That's where they met in Sierra Leone, Africa.
Oh, yeah.
Where the Grizz was stationed over there in the army.
That's
and
right.
then she was, what do they call it? Aid.
Peace Corps?
Peace Corps. Yeah, she was Peace
How did I
Corps.
know that?
Yeah.
You weren't even giving me any
Aid.
clues.
Yeah.
Anyway, all
That's
right.
cool.
And I read that news story because I thought that Tom would confuse Idris Elba with Chadwick Boseman, and I had a little note ready if he did that.
It was a magic.
I
It was like
thought
Coast
for
to
sure.
Kimlock.
I was trying to pull a Coast to Kimlock, but Tom was
That's
too
pretty
smart
good.
for me.
I like that
Tom
new
was too
bit.
good for me.
That's a good new bit. That's going to pan out for you. One of these days, you're going to hit it easy.
Hold on, Tom's going to figure
No,
out.
it wouldn't. It's The Office. That's why I know Idris Elba.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm such an Office fan. I've watched it so many times.
But no
that-
Office, you would have gotten that 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
No Office. I wouldn't know Idris Elba.
I was really hoping for, isn't he dead? I was hoping for that so hard, dude.
All right, is there anything else you want to cover, buddy? Do you
No, I just want to thank Sam for
You're welcome.
helping us throughout the years
You
of the
helped
show.
us build this, and we love you. And I'm sad, but I'm excited for you. Very excited for you.
And I'm happy that I'm happy for you that you are going out there and taking the chance of building your own, boat and your own dreams and like starting your own thing and
My
being
dreams don't involve a boat.
That's
your dream.
Or just being totally in control.
Yeah,
You know?
no,
Like-
you know what I mean. It's
You didn't have that dream about Tom's boat singing.
I'm just saying, like you build your lifeboat and you did, and now you're gonna build it into a ship. And
It's a bad metaphor because a lifeboat is like a last ditch situation. You're going in there to like try to save your life.
It's more
from
like a
sinking.
Virgin mega
Oh,
ship.
you know what? Yeah, no, you get into leave a sinking ship. So yeah, Sam, lifeboat. That's good.
yeah.
I like that.
But then you turn around, this ship never sank. And you're like, God damn it, I could have just been coasting the whole time. But anyway,
Coasting Kimlo.
That's called The Radio's Not Dead Yet.
But I'm proud of you. It takes balls
Thanks.
to leave a job and start your own thing. And I want to tell everybody to check out Semantics.
Go and support
Sam. And
I cannot urge you hard enough to not do that.
I understand your play. I understand your play.
But we appreciate it.
If I get 100 new signups for my Patreon today, I'll start an OnlyFans.
No, really?
Is it going to be like a bullshit Belle Delphine?
I can afford 5 accounts right now. I got 5 on the. I got 5 on it.
Yeah.
Is it going to be one of those bullshit ones where it's like Sam's bare ass and it's you next to a donkey? And
He's going.
Y'all have to find out.
This guy got burned by a Toyota.
This guy's been burned a lot.
Well, good luck with everything. We appreciate it.
You won't need it though. You're smart. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
And we love you so much. And thank you for everything. You're the best.
Yeah. And Ross, are you going to be anywhere?
Yeah, first of all, check out the Orlando Talk Show with me, Ross McCoy. We just put up an episode with Rue Nafasat, one of the best new comics in town, putting on some great shows. Just did kicked off stage at the Bull and Bush last night, where you get 5 minutes unless the audience rings
That
the bell,
looks so
and then you
good,
get kicked
dude.
off the fucking stage.
Yeah.
Check out Tots with Ross with Rue Nafasat. If that episode gets 5,000 downloads, I will start an OnlyFans. I will hang dick. I will show butthole. I will do it all.
Holy! I'm gonna get the listener.
Will do it all, and that's achievable.
And he's looking good now.
Yeah. Well, he's sired 3 boys.
He's a personal trainer.
Yeah, this man.
If you guys need any personal training, hit up Ross.
Dad dong.
I didn't say 5 million downloads. I said a very achievable number.
Yeah. We can do this.
Give half a shit.
We can do this.
This Saturday, Shit Sandwich at the Bull and Bush. I'm sure that's going to be a great show when I get around to booking it. Don't forget, the 23rd at the Bull and Bush. What do you want from us? That's 2 Saturdays from now. Dan's favorite show. What do you want from us live?
It's pretty rad.
At the Bull and Bush. You get to choose the comic, what joke they tell, and the comics you'll be choosing from. Me and Larry are hosting. Shireen Kassan, Ali Flores, and Shaw Smith. It's a hot fucking lineup.
That is a weird lineup too, man. You got like I think this one's stacked.
Ali's been around forever.
Shaw's amazing.
Shaw's good. And do you know why? It's so funny because I was like, Shaw, I've seen Shaw since he started.
Yeah.
And I've seen him kind of come up and he's always been good. But like time before last he came through the Bull and Bush, I was watching him and I was like, damn, Shaw leveled up. Like he's
so funny,
really
man.
good now. And I went and got my haircut from John the Barber and John's been giving him jokes.
Really?
John from Liberty Barbershop, because we were talking about like comics and stuff. He's like, you know what I've been doing? I like Shaw Smith comes in and gets his haircut, and I'll slip him a joke every once in a while. I was like, that's so fucking funny. I just saw him last week, and he's really fucking funny now, John.
Awesome.
And so that show at the Bull and Bush, $10 at the door, and then April 11th. Definitely want you guys all to show up at the Orlando Improv or the Funny Bone or whatever the fuck they call it now down on iDrive. April 11th, Jolly's coming back to town. It's his big headlining show here in town. I'm hosting at least until they tell him he can't do that. So April 11th at the Improv down on iDrive, me and Jolly will be hanging out. And
Love it.
fucking, he's promised that we're going to smoke weed in the green room. I don't know that he has that pull, but we're going to see what we can do.
He is well liked.
Sam,
so we'll see.
are you recording Semantics this weekend?
Yes, I'm actually recording tomorrow, Friday night. It'll come out this Sunday for Semantic Sunday, and we'll be recording with our friends Rodney and Dom, who used to be in a band with me, the Heartbreak Junkies.
Do not listen.
Make sure to listen.
Do not listen live. Unsubscribe from whatever podcast app you have. Go to the Semantics group on Facebook and leave that group. I know it's fun. I know Sam keeps it popping in there. Leave that Facebook group right now.
Because what you see, what you will see,
Yes.
my stars.
So remember, $5 BDM shirts go on sale tomorrow, March 15th through the 22nd. Also, BDM only party, pool party luau is going on 4/20. All the information has been sent to all BDMs. If you didn't get it and you are BDM, email us, we'll let you know. And we're going to do the live ACT 10-year anniversary show at the Ritz Wayne Dench Theater Center, whatever the hell it's called.
It's the Ritz Theater at the Wayne Dench Performing Arts Center.
You can buy tickets at tomanddan.com. Just click on the ACT.
Ken Miller, Vince Taylor, Buckethead. We're all going to be there.
And Buckethead's promoting his OnlyFans. So,
lots of surprises. Tickets are $10. You get an ACT gift and a free drink at Tuffy's for the after party. If tickets do sell out, you could always meet us at the after party at Tuffy's after the event. All right, everybody.
On that note.
All new shows next week. So Sam will be on the shows next week.
Yeah, it's very confusing.
It's going to be weird.
Yeah. But we have Monday through
Sam
Friday.
from the past.
From the grave.
And then after that, we'll be back and, we'll...
Sam, you're going to now experience that great moment where, like, 5 years from now, you're going to hear, like, a real radio promo where you said something and you're like, oh, yeah, that was me.
Oh, they don't run our promos.
No, they don't.
That's not there.
They don't even know I work here.
No,
I think my name's Katrina.
They don't run any promos. I mean, I love that. That's funny, but no, they don't.
On that note,
it's
been a good run, boys.
I like that. Bye-bye.
Wait a minute. I can't publish that. It's mediocre.